Are you ready?
The Mote of Sin, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play. In Vampire the Masquerade, 20th Anniversary Edition.
We're all okay here.
We're all fine here. Everything's good. No, really.
All right.
Stu pushed all the buttons.
Yeah, we're starting 18 minutes late.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hi.
Yeah.
This is Happy Jack's actual play of The Mote of Sin in Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition. I am your GM, Stu, and I'm going to finish setting up the thing.
I'm Jessie. I play Esmeralda the Bruja.
I'm Stork, and I play Albert the Gangrel. Well, and I am the only Gangrel this time around.
We're missing one. Yeah, we're missing Kimmy and Mac. And I'm Sam. I play Riley Wall, Toreador, fashion designer, Harpy of the Glittering Night, Master of Blue Steel, first of her name, bearer of the Holy Handbag.
Wow.
and wearer of the new dog tattoo.
Yeah. Wolf, technically.
Technically.
Yeah. It's both Fenris, my dog, and the mythological namesake. So.
That's excellent.
Thank
cool.
you.
Are you going to color it? Is it going to stay?
No, black and white. I already
okay.
have enough color on my person.
Listen, with this blank canvas, do you need to add color? Because black and white contrasts so wonderfully.
And I'm almost done.
Almost
Yay.
Stalled just a
I'm
little
stalling
longer. I think I got
more.
it fixed. It's all fixed.
So,
Okay.
so to catch you up, I guess we'll tell you.
Oh,
you,
yes.
you were in
What happened?
meetings last week, and we on the island were trying desperately to figure out stuff to do that didn't end up like circumventing your authority or torpedoing you.
That sounds like a good idea because I would have been real murdery when I got back.
Right,
otherwise.
exactly. To come back. Oh, by the way, yeah. So
You're janitor now.
Yeah.
Good thing I have a tank. Tank says no.
We should probably try to sum up here between you and me. Let's see here. You're young. Your brain is agile. Let's see if we can put this together. It started with us. Let's see here. Waking up. And this was after, because you've missed 2 sessions, right?
Yes.
2? I thought it was just 1. What session are we on?
35.
35.
Oh, then yes.
Because there was the time that we went to the tunnels, and then we came back, and she wasn't with us, and then we
Yes.
came back, and this was after the tunnels. And
Right, we went to the fairy tunnels,
right.
by the way.
And then
Oh, good.
and then Kimmy's character.
That was 2 sessions ago.
Right, I know. I'm
It
catching
was.
her up as well. Kimmy stayed Asa. So last episode, Asa was in the basement state.
I wrote
Right.
on her
Did she
forehead.
do
It's
something
great.
to deserve that? I mean, that sounds like a dumb question, but...
There was a full moon, and we were in a tunnel full of fae, and they taste.
Oh, okay.
They taste
You
like.
missed it. She frenzied. There was player combat.
Does she have a new tail or something?
We don't
We
know
don't know yet.
Oh, good.
We would have known today.
Damn it.
Okay, so now the day it started. I think we were at the Vanguard with Asa in the basement,
Yeah.
and you were.
She's staked.
Still in
I'm
meetings.
apparently in meetings.
And then Kimmy came, and then we decided to do some patrolling. Oh, I went and did some research in the library and knocked on a librarian. The dirty librarian gave me the plague.
You went back to
Oh,
the
blame the
library?
victim.
The dirty librarian.
Well, I got a library card now. And I decided to look up maps of the island from, like, as far as they could find from olden days, because there's a lot of activity in this island. Everybody's looking for something, so I figured, why don't I jump in on that too? Although that's just maybe a subplot with Albert.
That's very industrious.
Right. I have a library card. I had to go get one.
He's really
For
proud
some
of that.
reason, I really wanted to get a library card that day.
You know what? Eternal life, why not get a library?
Well,
You know?
especially when the Toreador rolls all the successes and tells you need to go to the library and do some research. And I was all in. So that happened. So I spent some time in the library, and you were out patrolling. And then Kimmy came by, and she said, well, you're not here. And so she decided to maybe take control, and we would realize that there's a lot of, we need to reach out to communicate.
Yeah.
Find out what happened to the rest of, because it looks like there's a lot of Sabbat coming in. There's the plague that's going on. The plague is actually blossoming huge on the island.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes, I think
It's been quelled on the mainland, but for some reason it seems to be worse on the island,
I think 7 floors of the hospital are now all plagued.
which they're keeping under wraps, and yet on the mainland it seems like, and it affects werewolves as well, because we had to deal with Felix.
Yes,
Oh,
at the
no.
beginning of last episode, we defeated a werewolf. At the beginning of the last episode,
That's how that started, right?
I rolled out of my car and loaded my gun at the same time, and then took out a werewolf
With her
That's
silver bullets.
impressive.
with my soul. Oh my god,
Right.
it was
I
amazing.
hit him once, didn't do much damage. He beat the snot out of me, and she just unloaded on him and dropped him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
in one move.
Nice. Excellent. Okay.
And then,
How did we forget that amazing moment?
Right. Wow.
And then I was informed about 7 floors of plague victims in the hospital, and that was the whole debacle with the thermometers.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out, because we needed to figure out how we could feed on people and not get the plague. So we were like, let's take their temperature first.
Right. It turned into this whole.
It was like a 30-minute argument about thermometers.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Which didn't help me.
No,
'Cause you
it
figure
didn't.
librarians are innocent and nice and.
Because
no.
you didn't bring a thermometer.
But I was
And
doing
you
research.
picked a
and-
dirty library.
I was doing research. I'm still trying to recover from the werewolf bite. I'm in one of those little cool isolated rooms with the little microfiche, and
Yeah.
this haughty librarian walks in. I'm like, that's it. You're getting noshed on.
Nope.
Little sacrifice.
Yep.
Dirty librarian.
I was a hottie librarian.
Librarians are all dirty.
I guess.
Come on. It's the repressed
You
stuff.
used to work in a library. That's
Yeah,
true. You
it's
have
the
stories.
repressed stuff. I don't like that. The only stories I have about libraries are glory holes in the men's room. Cal State Long Beach,
No, let's,
notorious. It was on all of the. They didn't have websites.
they didn't
back
have
in the
Grindr back
80s.
then, but
But they had. I guess they had probably newsletters or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the Cal State Long Beach library bathrooms were a known cruising location.
yeah.
Specific floors.
Ask him about it someday at Fair. He'll get much more graphic. It's really quite interesting. Anyway,
I think
so
I've told
one
it
thing
on
led
the
to
show.
another, and we ended up on patrol, and we were going to we tried to get a hold of Calvin.
Yes, this is the important part. We tried to get hold of Calvin. He didn't answer.
Well, you got a hold of Calvin originally, and he said that
Yes.
he spotted a Nosferatu
Yes.
that he did not recognize
Mm-hmm.
in the sort of downtown Pleasure Harbor area.
Okay.
Yes, and then calling him for further detail, he wouldn't answer the phone.
Right.
So we called the other Nosferatu crew, and we're like, "Where did you last see him?" They told us by the harbor, right?
Right.
And so we went off looking for this Nosferatu.
It was actually on the block where Carolyn Osterman's bar is.
Yes,
That's
so
right.
we ended up
Okay.
at that bar.
Someone tried going inside.
Didn't work out too well.
I would imagine
Well, it
not.
just didn't feel well.
Yes.
I think was it you that walked in?
No.
Who walked in?
Wasn't
Kimmy,
me.
or
I think it was either
Layla.
Kimmy or you. It was you, wasn't
It
it?
was Layla.
But basically walked in and felt very, very unwell as soon as she walked in.
Okay.
And so we're in the back alley.
You two went around one side, Layla went around on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see Layla dive after something. And that's where
And
it
her
that's
last
where I
shot was they see me talking to an Nosferatu, is what she said.
No, they see you're talking. You see her talking,
Oh, okay.
but you don't see who she's talking to.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the thing was invisible, I think.
Well,
Okay.
obfuscationally.
Obfuscation.
Well, obviously.
Right? That's where I was trying to go with that.
We all tried.
It was a good effort.
Okay. So, yeah, she see her over there.
Is there anything else that really happened? Not much. Not much else really happened.
I'm trying to text her to see exactly what happened, but she's
What
not
she
responding.
wants to be done here.
Let me do that real quick. Well, so now that you have the update, is there any action items you want to...
Take my submarine and move to Milan.
Okay. All right.
All right, bye.
I'm joking. Contingency plan.
She just goes home. All right, see ya.
Yeah, we even had to. At one point, somebody's like, "Well, let's get the submarine to move." It's like, we can't do that. She's not. Yeah. So again, another thing we're like.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have access to like the submarine keys.
No.
Not
we-
since Scully was in his footy pajamas in my submarine that one time.
Mm-hmm.
It is on lockdown.
Yeah, he kind of broke... He pushed boundaries with that.
Yeah.
Aw.
With that.
And then had the nerve to yell at me for being in his freaking haven.
Right.
Ooh, I'm gonna set him
After
on fire
you-
if he ever comes back.
After you let him be in your submarine.
All you have to do is tell him to take a suntan and roll enough successes.
Good question. What do I want to do?
Now, he had you over in L.A., but you could change that, I guess.
No, I don't think she was in L.A.
Okay.
You actually probably weren't traveling because there's probably a travel sort of
Although, right.
Maria travel
That's
restriction right now.
There was a travel ban. We can't leave the island.
Topical.
Well, it's a Camarilla.
Well, we can't leave the island or the Camarilla?
The island.
Okay.
The Camarilla can't leave or come to this island.
Yeah, how does she get back then?
She
Well,
was
that-
always here. She was in meetings. She was in
okay.
meetings.
She was just in meetings. She was always
Phone
here.
calls.
Sequestered in meetings.
Right.
Okay. Inaccessible.
Well, back in the day, she has this fashion empire, and she has a lot of Asian clients, so she spends time at night.
That was
talking-
Kimmy
That
had.
that was Kimmy?
That was,
Never.
yeah, her company did business with Japan.
That was it.
Probably meetings with the Glittering Knight, and also I would have like Skyped into Fashion Week
Okay.
because if I couldn't leave the island, I'm not
Well,
gonna.
they set up the VR rig, so you're like.
yeah, I'm not gonna miss.
No.
They can hologram me in.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Just like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Except you're still alive. No, that's
No.
not true either.
Technically, no. Yeah, so I guess
She's
I wouldn't
typing.
have had
She's
to go
typing.
anywhere.
Oh.
Exciting.
Kimmy's helping us out here with our next plot point.
Okay,
Waiting.
so anyway, we start in the alleyway
If she's-
behind
Yes.
Carolyn Osterman's
If she's watching the
bar.
show and has any more input into the summary, let her do that.
She's either typing or she fell asleep on top of her phone.
I doubt that.
Okay. All right. So you guys run to the end of the. Here's what happens.
All right.
She leaps. Gets back up, and she's like looking around. And you guys, obviously, something happens. You guys go to the end of the aisle, the alley, and she tells you there was someone here. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them, and I don't know who it was. I don't know what direction they went, but I tried to catch them because I heard noise.
And then she disappears in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, then she disappears into a conundrum of plot. Yeah.
All right. Well, bye, Layla. Thank you for that. Well, it's just you and me now, Mister.
Well, let's see here. With your hound in the basement, and Layla seems to be busy.
Well, I guess the next spot would be.
Oh,
down-
sorry. Who has help of players from last week?
Oh, me.
Oh,
I have.
Or from previously?
Oh, I had 4 help dice from previously.
I apparently have 5 sets of player dice.
I have 6.
You now have 6.
Oh, I have
Because,
6 now.
yeah, Sir Guido has been redeeming.
Thank you,
Oh,
Sir
thank you,
Guido.
sir.
You had 6.
I had 5.
You had 5. So
Yeah.
now you have 7.
Whoa.
Well, it's a help of player is 2 dice.
And I have.
Oh,
Or
right.
did you
I
have
have
5
sets. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I have enough dice.
I think I only have 3 sets because I have plus 6.
4, 5.
Yeah, I put how many
6.
dice, not how many pairs.
I put how many pairs I have.
You got a lot.
Everybody likes Jesse.
Thanks.
I think I only had 3.
You only had 3 sets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's all right.
What
I-
color are your dice?
My dice are red. You
Okay.
bought them for me.
I will use blues. So you had 3 sets.
Yes.
So now you have 4.
Hooray.
Thank you, guys.
Hand those to him, please. And
This seemed like a great
yeah.
idea, and it's dumb. It's dumb.
What is that?
It's a rollout thing for pencils, right? It's kind of leather, and it's kind of cool, and it's kind of got, and you wrap it up, and it's dumb. It's like, for the time it took me to unroll that and get everything out, I could have reached in the pouch and grabbed it and done.
You know, they make pants with pockets.
I should stop wearing dresses.
Imagine that.
Utility kilts all the way.
Yes.
Well, at least they have a sporran.
Yeah, you don't want to. Nobody needs to.
Never put your keys in the sporran.
It's a terrible
I don't want to
idea.
know how you know that. No, that's okay. We'll
Never
talk
put
about
your
it later.
keys in a sporran and run.
Unless you want to hurt yourself.
All right.
When
Okay.
it's time to change.
So she says that Oh, she's going to go research something. Layla.
All right.
And disappears in a plot of
Right.
plot.
Well, the next
points.
place that this vampire was spotted was at the harbor, so we should go there next.
Yeah, I suppose so. Can I roll a detect here with let's see, with smell, with my acute sense smell? I know it's
try.
obfuscate, and if he succeeded, I'm guessing. But
try.
there's a try, right? There's a try ability.
I'll let you try.
All right, so let's see here. That would be awareness, supernatural,
Nope.
alertness.
Now make it. You're using your smell, I assume.
Well, I mean, whichever one will give me the most bonuses. How's that?
I don't think awareness will let you.
All right, so awareness is 3, and you couple that with what?
It would be
Perception. So that's 6. That's good enough. We'll try with a 6.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if there is, in fact, anybody else in this
I'm
alleyway.
going to make your difficulty like 9.
Ooh!
Nope. Oh, nope. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Would you guys expect me to really make a roll? Really?
Last time
A
your
9,
rolls
a
were
roll
Amazing
on 9.
as close as that. You got an 8.
I know.
Last time your rolls were amazing, if you recall.
Except for the fortitude to save off the plague. Right.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well, you're the boss, and the night's still young. I mean, we could do that, I guess.
yeah. Let's go. Let's go see. So we'll go down to the harbor.
Okay. You come out of the around the alley, and there's a water, and there's basically a bunch of piers. So you're at the water. I mean, this place is right across the street from the beach.
All right.
basically.
So there's nothing.
Methinks
nothing
it's the same person.
You don't see them, but you didn't see them when they were in the alley either.
There's still nothing to see here, Esmeralda.
here. Noise of distress.
What do you do?
I don't know. I don't have magical powers that I know of.
That I know of.
Okay. So nothing.
Wait a minute, you're a Bruja. You have access to 3.
I'm so sorry.
I don't forget what are they? What are your
What, my disciplines?
Disciplines?
Celerity, potence, and presence.
okay?
Well, any ideas?
We're sadly without leadership. I say we go back to the Vanguard. It's the Vanguard, right? Isn't that the name
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah. Vanguard Historical Arm.
I say we go back to the Vanguard. I should check on Asa to make sure she's still staked. And we should probably try to regroup here.
Oh yeah,
It's
did they
just
mention
you
they
and
staked
I.
Asa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
It's just you and I. I have a sinking feeling that this island is being overrun by Sabat. And we need to figure out what we can do. I could probably try to call in a whole bunch of gangrel. But that has its pluses and minuses as well. We need to get. We need to figure out. We need to make a list of resources of what we need to do.
Okay.
We're being played on both sides here, and this is the two of us just running around out here with an island full of Sabat is probably going to get worse and worse.
Okay. And
I
we
mean,
can see
you
if
and I
Riley's
both
gonna-
kick ass, but at some point,
And we can see if Riley's finally out of her mystery meetings. Maybe
Okay.
she'll have some input.
yeah, we'll have to catch her up.
All right.
All right, so it's around midnight by the time you guys get back there. Ping,
Is that ping? Is that our phone or ping or that we're back?
ping, you're back.
All right.
And
so
how's Asa?
That's the
That was the ping sound.
no, that's as you walk up to the Vanguard building with the floodlights and the tanks and the
And the cameras were
Wow.
dun. That's its theme music.
subtle.
wow.
She's always been subtle.
right.
Tasteful though.
Yeah. All right. So we walk in.
All right, I'm gonna check on Asa. She's still staked.
She's staked.
And hating
She has a pissed off look on her face.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I'm in my office, but now the door is
The door's
open.
Everyone knows if the door's closed not to knock.
Yeah.
The door,
So
if
I'm
this
gonna go
door is a
downstairs and
lock,
check out. Apparently
don't
she's
come
home.
in.
Okay, let's go to her office. We'll go to her office.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. How have you been?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, it's only been a couple days, so pretty good.
It's been awful, boss. Don't ever leave again.
Oh, right, awful. Mhm.
I didn't go anywhere.
Well, but you were unreachable.
Yes, there was Fashion Week. It's on the calendar.
That's
We've had a great time.
fashion.
I killed a werewolf.
You what?
It was warranted, don't worry.
Ace has got a stake through her heart in the basement. No, you missed it. It's
Oh,
been great.
good.
We had a
Excellent.
great couple days. It was fun.
Oh, Layla's MIA. Oh, by the way, who is she?
That is a very good question.
She just showed up. You seem to like her. She's like been bossing us around. What the hell?
She's been bossing you around?
Yeah, she's all with her weird accent. You know what we should be doing? Is going down into the tunnels when it's an full moon. Now, what the fuck? Who is this person?
Don't listen to her. Let her keep talking and then do what you want. Or what I told you.
We tried. You weren't around. She's taking charge. She's this, right?
We can't think for ourselves.
Well, I know.
That is not news to me. You all have delightful talents. That is not one of them.
She seems to have your trust, but I don't know her. She just showed up. You seem to be okay with her, and I'm like, we haven't had a chance to talk about who the hell is she? Do you trust her?
I'm pretty sure
Not at all.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that she's tried to lure us to death like 3 times.
It's a keep your friends close and enemies closer situation. I don't trust her at all.
Well, that would have been good to know when you just like left her with us.
just
I thought
left
that
her with
was
us, like,
obvious.
Well, it is now.
like she's a parent that left her kids with a
I mean, I don't
stranger.
trust any of you, but I don't even know her. I figured it was something you knew, and the next thing I'm going to talk to you, it's Fashion Week. I can't figure it out. I mean,
You should have brought
Okay,
it up
so-
before Fashion Week. It's on the calendar.
who
Very
is she?
busy time. That is something we should be finding out as soon as we're done with the plague and the Sabbat and whatever else we have. Werewolves apparently now.
Well, the werewolf had the plague.
Yeah.
It was Felix,
Oh.
and we had to
You didn't
deal.
eat him, did you?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
She took him out with some silver bullets, and we had left him. Arson is probably not pleased, but he seems to understand. We may have to do some damage control with Arson.
Well, that's fine.
I think
Oh,
on the other side.
Other side. No.
Oh. Oh.
And then give it back because it's reusable.
She's so good. She's so good at being polite. She's like, "Oh, thank you." Like,
Oh, thank
gosh,
you.
whoa.
I didn't know if you
Poxy
just got them
poggers.
made and were showing it to me.
Thing.
No. We've had those for decades.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
we need more though.
It's very nice.
But it says
Oh, and also,
I slacked
Okay.
you.
She has her notifications off too, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, you have
It's
to.
on. It's on quiet because I don't want to look at my phone while we're doing stuff. Okay.
there's more too. We have.
It's just an FYI.
Oh, do you,
Okay.
have, do you have more? What did you want to say?
Well, the hospital now has 7 floors of plague patients.
That is too many.
Yes. So
Have we considered setting it on fire?
I think I actually might have suggested just blowing it up.
She did. It really is the only way to be sure. I contend that we are being the leper colony for the Camarilla.
I concur.
I'd be down to blow the hospital up.
My other theory, I have a couple of them,
Of course you
is
do.
that this all started when Boris Badenov showed up. This seems like an ancient plague that only old people have, and it's only started spreading since he showed up. He's immune. He's giving it to all of us.
That is possible.
The other thing I'm concerned about is that Orange County has fallen to the Sabbat, and Camp
Well-
Pendleton is in there.
We know that, yes.
Well, Ed, I have a feeling Camp Pendleton has fallen, which gives the Sabbat
They've got more weapons than
more
me.
weapons than you,
They do
including submarines.
a lot.
And we're on this little island, which is a strategic place. So they're coming from the south. They take over this island, come from the east. They get to put Badenoff in the pincher. It's a very old tactic. Alexander used to use it. So I figured this is a strategic space. Plus, we got Faye here digging for something.
Yes. Ooh, out of character.
Yeah.
Did anything happen with the contract getting re-signed?
You have not heard.
Okay.
We did go down there under Miss Manner's orders. She made us go down there, and
Nothing happened.
nothing. That's when we had to stake Asa, because putting Asa in a tunnel on a full moon is a bad idea. She did warn us. To be fair, I thought the moonlight
Who did
would
she
be in the
eat?
tunnel.
Who did she eat?
Nobody.
No one,
I
actually.
distracted her long enough that,
Oh, good.
that she didn't get eaten, but she's in the basement staked.
Okay. Well, that's probably for the best for now. She can't get the plague if she's staked.
Right.
No, and she totally will if she's not staked.
Yes.
She just eats everybody. So, and we came up with the idea that we should all carry thermometers
Because
to see if humans have the plague.
do they display increased temperature at any
Yes.
point?
Yes.
As soon as they're infected?
Didn't we determine that?
When you say
Didn't
we,
like, do-
I was not involved with this, Esmeralda.
Dude, wait, out of character. I feel like we had this discussion last
Not
week
me.
of if they,
I think I was being surly and stomped off somewhere. I think it was you and Miss Manners.
if like they do have a fever when they get the plague. I think a discussion was had about that out of character to see if that would be. Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
You and Miss Manners had a big discussion. I wasn't there.
Okay. Well, maybe.
I think that's correct. I don't think Stork was there,
Right.
or
Okay.
Albert.
Well, at any rate, it can't hurt, I suppose, to take their temperature before you eat them. But I wouldn't rely on that.
We've also maybe decided in your absence that we should dine on the people that live on the island as opposed to tourists, because the tourists most likely are bringing the plague over.
Yes,
goes
that does
against
seem
your
slightly
specific rules.
safer, but under duress, acceptable. Just don't murder them.
No. Librarians are delicious, by the way.
You ate a librarian?
I didn't eat her.
Albert, you went back to the library?
I did. I have a library card. I feel compelled to go there for some reason.
I'm so proud of you.
It's so bizarre how much I want to be at the library.
Education is very important.
I've had 50, 60 some odd years of, yeah.
No, not that
Education.
sort of books.
Oh, right. Right, well, now that you're back,
Okay.
so here's my theory. We're caught between the Sabbat
Yes?
and the Camarilla. I think the Camarilla are struggling. I think Boris Badenoff is struggling to keep his power. And we have a plague going on. Whether it's intentional or not, it's still going on, and we are taking the brunt of it.
Yes. We need a way to foist these problems off on someone else immediately.
Why don't we all leave, unstake Asa, and she can deal with it?
She probably could.
Give her a note that says, read this out loud. I declare praxis.
And she would have no idea what that means. It's
Right.
perfect.
We could just take her down to the Fey tunnels, unstake her, and then she'll just have a readily blood supply and take them out,
Oh.
and problem solved.
Out of character. What is... Now I don't remember his name because I haven't been here in several weeks. The new prince. What's his name?
Miroslav?
Miroslav, that's it. What's his old kingdom called?
It was
Zagreb?
Zagreb.
Okay.
Yes.
And where is that, like, human geographically?
Hungary?
Hungary?
Well, that's a city. I think it's in Hungary.
Oh, it's an actual city.
Yes.
Okay.
Zagreb is an actual city.
Okay. Albert, I have an assignment for you. To test your theory about Miroslav being the carrier, could you go back to the library, please, and look up incidences of the plague in Zagreb? If there aren't any, it seems unlikely that he is the source of it, because it would be difficult for him to feed there.
He showed up with a coterie as well,
Yes.
and they're all old.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them came from
You
there.
know, there is a delicious little librarian down there.
See?
Yeah. All
This
right.
could be a good. So, start with Zagreb. Anyone else who is particularly old on his Firmingen Council, it would do well to look into incidences where they came from.
I'm
as
not
well.
sure what I'm really looking for. I can try. You might actually want to talk to old vampires, though.
Yes, that's I will do that. But you
That's why I
do the
said
library
you
thing.
might
Yes.
want to. Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
I
But
can
I
use my
think-
library card.
I
Yes.
think the most important question here is, did you use the thermometer on the librarian? Thermometers.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought this was just more of you rambling about not hanging up phones and thermometers and.
I'm really into this thermometer thing.
That's
I
great.
think it's a great idea. Take a thermometer.
I'll tell you what. Every time you say thermometer, I'm going to say do.
Just like yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, deal. Thermometer.
Do.
Thermometer.
Do. That's it.
Cool.
I'm trying to be pleasant. Going back to
I thought
the
that was fun.
library.
I thought you liked the library.
I do now.
Well, good. Then this should be an enjoyable task for you.
Yes, hopefully it's open after midnight. I'll get in and get out. What am I looking for again?
Break in.
Right.
Plague,
Instances of the plague.
Zagreb,
Right.
or also anywhere else where the Primogene Council has come from.
I'm going to need a list of names.
Okay, gives him the list. Name and where they came from last, if I know that for each one.
Okay.
You got a whole library full of books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Just a little. Gina, I can't read any Twitch messages. Send me a Slack. Let's see.
That's cool. That was like a live. He reached out to the and to the
It's like,
interwebs.
I just got a
Magic.
text from Kimmy saying, Gina's trying to get a hold of you on Twitch. I don't.
We got enough going on. Yeah.
Or text me. Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
right, one thing.
Of the Primogen, you're mostly going for the big ones. Right? Well, the people that.
Yeah, the big ones that are like particularly.
Really, the ones that showed up with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if he did any recruiting in town.
He
He
did.
did.
Yeah. There's a couple that were from.
I think the gangrel was in town. She's
Daniels.
Spanish, right?
Yeah. Okay. Miroslav. Let's see. He brought Paul Morphy with him,
Yes.
but as far. Oh, wait. I'll let you get back.
Sorry.
Because the gangrel was Hispanic, right? She was.
Well, she was Spanish.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she's. Let me double check. She's in here somewhere. Carlota Escoval.
Mhm.
Carlotta Escoval,
Mhm.
and she's Spanish.
Okay. And really old.
Probably.
Yeah, we might want to check on her too. Unless I know anything about her offhand. She's been operating in Europe. It's not really my beat. And I've been spending a lot of time avoiding things, so there's a really good chance I don't know anything. Just while we're waiting for Sam, one of my flaws was hunted like a dog. So I spent, I don't know, most of my embraced career running and hiding.
Awesome.
Yeah. Again, if you're going to make a vampire character, do you have to play well with others? Don't make a loner. Seemed like a really good idea at the time.
In fact, I would say most role-playing games should try to stay away from the whole loner
Lesson
archetype.
learned. Lesson
right?
learned. Lesson learned.
Yeah, since we're part of a party.
And gangrels, even at their best, even when they don't have a bunch of loner disads, don't get along with others. Well, they don't even get along with other gangrels.
Well, to be perfectly fair, vampires generally don't get along with other vampires because they're all solitary predators.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for Sam to come back.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
We're just,
awesome. Blah, blah,
we're
blah.
stalling.
All right,
There
here we
she
go.
is.
So you want to know like who you're trying to dig for? What kind of information on these people?
On his Primogene Council, who did he bring with him from other faraway kingdoms that
Okay.
are not L.A. or here?
Europe.
All right. Paul Morphy came from New Orleans,
Yes.
and as far as you know, he's
I feel like we would have heard about instances of the plague in New Orleans.
right. Yeah, and he's not. I mean, he toured Europe. That's where he met
Yeah.
Miroslav, but he
Okay.
came back to the United States. Carlotta Escoval is from Spain. She's been around. She's his gangrel primogen.
Okay.
She's been around a long time. She's old.
Part of Spain?
What part of Spain? I don't know.
Castilian.
Well, that's all Castilian. Catalan.
Yeah, I was going to say, make it Catalan. Why not? Because it's,
Okay.
yeah.
They have their own
It's
language,
awesome.
don't they?
Yes, they do.
Georgina Bruno, I don't...
That's his wife, right?
That is his wife. She is Eastern European.
Okay.
She's a Tremere. And they're not actually married, but they're about as close as they're going to get.
Yeah. Presumably she came from also Zagreb because that's where he lived. Unless they...
Her accent's slightly different. You probably don't know exactly where she's from, but it's
Okay.
not her accent is a little different than his.
Okay. Like originally, but did she live in
Probably.
Zagreb, presumably?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well you can. Yeah. Most of these people were probably trusted cohorts of his from there.
Okay.
Silas the Great is a local.
Right.
He's the Malkavian.
Yes.
That was the great.
Balanos Vasilopoulos. He's from Greece. I don't know if you could.
Yay!
Surprise.
And he's the Bruja Tremere, again, also
Okay.
a member of Miroslav's council way back when.
Yeah.
And then Brian Emerson is the Ventru, and he's a local.
He's a local. Okay. So look into Zagreb, Catalan in Spain.
Space.
Oh my god. I need my brain. And also Greece. 3 places to look up in the library.
And the
Or-
library.
For the plague. Look up the librarian if you wish. If she has information about the plague, all the better.
Doesn't seem like the
Hopefully she
librarian will leave
doesn't
after midnight.
Have the plague.
She's a librarian. Come on.
Being a librarian makes you not able to catch a plague.
Around all those books? Come on. It's the safest place ever.
I disbelieve, but
All right.
okay. Be careful.
Listen, I was on porn sets. That's a dangerous place. Library?
I mean, maybe not for the plague, but for...
Yes. Go ahead. Do you want to make this phone call or not?
crabs. I don't know.
You just shave. It's fine. It was a problem back then. It's not so much a problem anymore.
Got it.
Too much information. Off to the library with you.
Ew.
Ew. Ew.
And on that note, did you guys tell me about what's his face being missing?
Yes.
Nope.
You're talking about Calvin.
Yes.
Yes.
No, we didn't tell.
That's
Riley,
why we were
told
there.
Sam.
Fair enough. Sam has told me to go to the library. I'm going to the library.
Okay.
You can tell her about Calvin. That's your
Awesome.
job anyway.
Yes, it is. So one of the Nosferatu is missing. We went looking for him, but we could not find him.
Which one?
Calvin.
And how long has he been missing?
Oh, Lord.
You're
Out of
in
character,
trouble.
how long has it been?
You lost your Nosferatu.
How long has it been?
Since he's been gone?
Yeah, like
Since you
couple
haven't
hours.
heard... yeah, maybe
24
2
hours.
He's only been gone about 2 hours, but he's not answering his phone.
Can someone do me a favor?
Yes.
This is 100% Kimmy's OCD. The dice tray is slightly crooked. Can you make it more crooked? Thank you.
I don't know how to straighten it. I can't really.
that
tell.
better?
That's actually perfect.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Don't touch it.
yeah, move it a little more. All right. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so he's been gone 2 hours?
About
A couple.
Okay.
a couple hours.
Where was the last place he was seen?
Near Caroline Osterman's bar.
Oh, good. And you looked for him, I presume,
Yes.
and did not find him?
No.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Didn't even find a body part.
That's good news.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd prefer he be found in one piece. Okay. Let's see if I can summon him.
Oh, that would be perfect.
How many blood do I have? 'Cause I need a blood for that. 1, 2.
I'm sure you have a blood.
You get a phone call.
Okay.
you'd ordered some furniture for your waiting room, and it's ready.
Oh,
And they're
good.
ready to deliver it.
Okay. They can deliver it. How soon will they deliver it?
It's ready now. They have the truck's available. They can bring it now if you'd like.
30 minutes,
Okay.
please. Okay. Summoning. Charisma and subterfuge. 1 blood point. I did that. Let's use the rose gold one.
The easy roller needs to make a D10 set.
Yeah. That would have been perfect.
They might. I haven't been to their site in a while. They're pretty industrious, those
Subterfuge,
guys.
where's
over there.
that? Oh.
I don't think they have a D10 set yet. Not in the metal dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What's my
Look it
difficulty?
up. I will see.
Because I know it has to do with how many times I've met the person.
This is
Presence number 4.
presence.
Hand me those
Summon
turkey
and
sandwiches.
spend blood. Base difficulty is 5. This increases to 7 if the subject was met only briefly.
I think
If the
I will
character
have to
used
open
presence successfully on the target in the past, the difficulty drops to 4. I don't think you've ever used it on, so 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Oh, I love that dice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Look at that shiny dice.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you see-
my.
Did you see her? She's got
Oh, I got a
set
whole
there.
set of them, and they come in this cute little skull-shaped
Oh my
thing
God.
from Easy Roller.
Those are beautiful.
Okay.
4 successes.
You do that thing.
Okay. We shall see if it worked.
Okay. So you're off to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what are you trying to find out?
I'm going to start with Zagreb.
Okay.
History of Zagreb.
There was some plague there in like the 1300s or whenever there was a plague season for a while where it's like every summer or whatever the plague would come, and so that's why everyone would leave towns. But they did have some for a while.
I'm going to cross-reference that with Catalan and see if the plague in Catalan was...
Well, through most of Europe, when there was a plague, there was a plague. Although that doesn't seem to be a. Well, I mean, in some years they had bad years at the same time, and some years they didn't.
And...
It was around though,
Yeah, okay.
and in Greece too.
Right. So...
Probably worse in warm weather climates, I would imagine. Oh, they had the Black Plague in Greece. Let me check.
Google machine.
I will use my Google machine on it, and if that doesn't work, I will Tetsubo it.
No one ever says, "Let me Bing that." Just throwing that
No,
out
they never
there.
say that. No.
Like no Bing. Let me Yahoo that. No, it's always
And,
Google.
or
Yeah.
what was the one everyone used before Yahoo?
Alta
Vista. Let me Alta Vista that.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. I'm just curious. I don't know if that is.
Because it came from rats from
Yes,
China.
yeah, they
Any
certainly did.
protocol had it, yeah.
They certainly did. Yeah. Two 14th century Greek descriptions of the Black Death. So yes, they had it. The plague of Athens.
All right. Are there known survivors of this plague?
Give me like do you have research or is there a skill like that?
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Law, medicine, occult,
Academics.
academics. I have nothing in that. Great that you would pick that. That's so awesome.
And what are the mental stats again?
Intelligence, wits, perception.
Intelligence.
7 and a 10.
What?
2 successes.
Wow.
There were some survivors that were known. I don't know if you have names. I mean, the statistics say that it was like 85% deadly. So, I mean, there's 15% of the people who survived.
Just out of character,
Right.
I know that they've been doing genetic markers and such. It turns out that the people, like in England, who survived the plague, because it would wipe out like 95% of a village, but some people were resistant, seem to also be resistant to AIDS.
Oh, really?
Not that they're the same, but apparently these people have these super immune systems. And it's kind of this weird culling thing. So maybe stumbling into that scientific article, I want to see how many people in Miroslav's town, Zagreb, if there was a genetic test for them and how much they're immune to the plague. Does anybody see what I'm saying? See where I'm going with that?
Yes, I do. No, that their immunity to the plague seems to be unremarkable.
This scientific paper is actually kind of cool for those of you out there. They basically found villages that survived the plague, and they went and tested all of the local populace, and they still have this genetic marker. It's really, really cool.
Oh, really?
It's really cool. Okay.
It's a genetic marker that makes you not have shit laying all over the place, so you don't have rats.
Because people would get bitten, or people would get the plague, and then like 1 out of
Usually
100
from
would
fleas.
survive.
Right.
But the ones that survived turned out to have this, and then they would have children, and they all carry this genetic marker. Or some of them, most of them do, some of them do, whatever. The point being that there are these people that seem to be immune, or at least able to resist.
That's just like Genghis Khan.
What?
It's like most cultures did not survive Genghis Khan, so almost everyone in Asia is related to him.
Awesome.
It's like 95% of people in Asia are
I'm
related
going
to
to
Genghis
navigate my
Khan.
way through that sentence and emerge in surprise on the other end. That's really okay.
Wow.
I see where you're going with that. Kind of. Yeah, that'll take all night, I think. That's a lot of going back and forth to microfiche and to the vowels of the... Oh, yeah, and I'm going to ask my little librarian to help me.
Okay, all right, she'll help you.
She was there after midnight. Damn.
Well, that's where I met her the first time.
Yeah.
She works
Dedicated.
She works the night crew. She had an orgasmic experience in the night fisher in the microfiche room. It was awesome.
She doesn't look very good.
Oh. You not feeling well?
She says, "Oh, I think I might have the flu or something."
Oh. Really? How long have you been feeling bad?
I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but I kind of woke up this afternoon not feeling well at all.
You don't have a thermometer around, do you?
I'm so sorry.
No.
I apologize for your ears. I'm so sorry.
She says, "No, but I took my temperature before I left the house. I do have a little bit of a fever, but it's not high. It's only like 99, 100."
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
What are you guys laughing at? They're passing notes.
I'm going to start looking up blood diseases and
All right.
thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy? Okay.
Because if this is a blood-borne pathogen that seems to survive in dead hosts, the only way I can think of getting rid of it is either purging myself of all my blood or having it purged for me.
Ooh, we've done that before. I got a guy for that.
We did.
You guys do that all the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the subject rarely survives.
I barely survived the last time.
No, we did that to Mac once. We took all her blood out to get the werewolf blood out of her and had Fitz put new blood in her.
Okay. This is a good thing. I don't know this yet. I didn't know. Did I know that?
I feel like you were there.
You were there.
You might have been in a bathrobe and grievously wounded.
I think so.
I
think that was
I
after.
remember that now. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Vanguard around in the morning.
All right. So Don't go to sleep. Stop going to sleep.
We're all awake. Yeah. What the heck?
We're all
Here, I brought tiny
we're all
sandwiches
okay
for you.
here.
Sam. Here, have a tiny
I
sandwich.
will in a minute.
Otherwise, I'm going to eat them all. I'm starving.
Ooh, is that what's this one?
It's a chicken salad.
On a croissant? Ooh, can I have that one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat it. It looks delicious.
So Mike Peters shows up. He's the he does like
The furniture guy.
artisanal furniture,
Yes, of course he does.
and he's wearing a suit, and it's one of those like really new suits where everything's like a little too short. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking? It drives
Fabric hasn't had time to bag out yet. Yeah.
Well, like the sleeves are like seem
That
short.
hipster look. They all look like Dick Van Dyke in a suit.
Yes,
in a
it
suit
looks like
that's
Dick Van
4
Dyke.
times too small. Yeah.
Right.
Because Dick Van Dyke was awesome.
And
back
but
in the
it's
day.
on purpose now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
He's like, when I buy a suit off the rack, that's the way it looks on me normally.
well, I go to the wide and tall guy's place, and he's like, I'm like, wait, this is too small. He says, no, that's style. I'm like, I want the long one. No.
Right.
I don't want the style.
So
I went to the big and tall place, and they were like, "You got part of this. It's big and tall. It's not big or tall."
they let me in.
I guess.
I don't have both.
It's
a
and
little
slash
put off.
or.
And or.
You got
Let's
kicked
just
out
make
of the big and
that's
tall
awkward
store.
on the sign.
It
though.
does.
Nothing
Big
fit.
and or is
Nothing fit. It was all like 43 waistlines and up, and I'm like,
Okay.
yeah.
Change.org petition to rename that store Big and or Tall.
So he comes in. He's like, "Oh, it's good to see my dear." He looks a little like sleepy-eyed. He brings. He's like some couches and chairs and stuff that you had ordered.
Oh, thank you, Mike. This is lovely. You've done such excellent work. Are you feeling well?
Oh, I woke up with a fever this morning.
Oh
I'm not feeling
dear.
very well.
Back away, very subtly and elegantly.
I whip out my thermometer.
Oh, this is terrible. Yes, I don't want to give it to you. It's awful.
Oh well, I do hope you feel better.
Oh, thank you.
And if it gets any worse, do go to the doctor.
Oh, of course.
Or we'll
As
burn
soon as
you.
I get caught up,
No.
and he flits out the door.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to get a new furniture
Oh,
guy.
he's super dead.
Yeah.
We should have just killed him ourselves.
Best, it could be messy. You might get blood on you and then eat it and then you die too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd live in a world where I can't even kill people.
It's sad, really.
What is the world coming to?
Okay.
Well, hopefully your furniture is not all gross and contaminated.
You know, there's some Lysol in the janitor's closet. Would you mind just giving it a little spritz, just in case?
All right, I'll spritz your furniture with Lysol. I'll go do that.
Okay. It's one of the sheriff's duties.
I'm sure it is. Sheriff of
So a
most-
couple hours later, Albert comes back.
Yeah, my librarian is sick. Dirty whore.
We did warn you about librarians.
She's a librarian. Who knows what you were?
I told you.
You were not incorrect.
Listen, you were in porn. Have you seen it? There's always a librarian. They're always naughty.
With their glasses and the buns.
I'm a little confused as to
All
how
right, you need
getting
to stop
the
talking now
plague-
because this is actually kind of working on me.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm a
Never
little
mind.
confused.
Never mind.
as to how being a librarian with the plague means that you're like some sort of naughty librarian. She has the plague. She doesn't have like the herp.
I tended to agree with you until now. She apparently is not feeling well. It may or may not mean that I'm not feeling well. I feel fine. How are you?
Less fine than I was before you ate a plague-ridden librarian.
It's a librarian. What would you do?
Not eat the librarian.
She was fine.
She was.
Have you checked your secretary pool lately?
I don't eat secretaries.
Have you checked your models
Yes.
lately?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thermometer.
Do. Well, so I got the plague. What do you want to do about it?
What did you find in the library, other than that you may have the plague?
Oh, yeah, well, the plague is everywhere in Europe at that time. I did try to cross-reference survivors of the plague. A few people survived, both in Greece, Catalan, and in
Zagreb.
Okay. When was the last plague in Zagreb?
1400s?
Yeah, 14th century.
Okay. Well, presumably he's eaten since then. So
I don't know. He just showed up. Do we know how long he's been in torpor? Do we know how long he's been gone?
Wasn't he
Was
ruling a kingdom in Zagreb?
Yes. He had a princedom.
And why did he get kicked out of Zagreb?
Well, according to Tennessee, what's his face? Jones. He left to.
That sounds like spin to me. He left. My kingdom that I've had for centuries, I left.
Does Tennessee strike you as a spin guy?
No, but it sounds like the story he's been fed.
It's possible. I feel like, though, if he was the plague carrier where he was feeding, there would be plague.
Maybe that's what he does. Maybe he has a vial of it in his bag of tricks. All I'm saying is, he shows up, the plague shows up. Coincidence? I think not. Ancient plague at that.
Fair. Still inconclusive.
Well, it's kind of hard to figure out. So what are we going to do about me having the plague?
Well, we don't know you have the plague right now.
No, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, you're right. I'll bite you, and then we'll see what happens.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. I don't know why I don't want to do that all of a sudden. I really feel like I don't want to do that. Are you messing with me again?
Would I do that?
I don't know. Would you? You would not.
See, I wouldn't do that.
Really hate being in the presence. I don't know when you're. I'm going to bed.
That seems wise. If you're feeling unwell, you should get some rest.
I feel fine.
Well, keep us posted. If you start feeling unwell, then...
What are you going to do, kill me?
No. We'll temporarily incapacitate you until we can find a solution.
That was... No.
No.
I know, it's so genuine. Listen, sister. Your island's under siege. You can't afford to lose me for too long. If at all.
I agree.
We've got the Asa in the basement.
Yes.
Did you get that one? That was a hip reference. Asa base?
Yes.
Yeah. And she's sort of, if we pull that stake out, she's going to go nuclear. You've got, I don't know, Miss Manners floating around somewhere. Did we ever figure out who she was?
No, we didn't.
No.
You need to go figure that out.
Me? Oh, okay. Where should I start with that?
Bring her in here and ask her. Somebody ask her who she is. I'm going to bed. And then in the morning...
I feel like we have bigger problems than her right now.
I've got the plague. Later. There's nothing bigger than that.
Want my thermometer?
I'll tell you what to do with it.
72.
Oh, what? What should I do with it?
It'll rectal you.
Awesome. That sounds like a great Saturday night.
You know, you really were born out of the wrong era. You would have been great back in the 70s. We could have had such great work together.
Wow.
And I storm off downstairs.
I think he specifically didn't get rectal thermometers. I believe I asked.
We specifically did not.
Right.
We actually debated on it. We were like,
Right.
which one would be easier?
Because, when's the last time any of us used a thermometer?
Never.
Never.
Sort of motion to Esmeralda to follow me. We'll go outside. He definitely has the plague. We might have to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Kill
For
him.
sure.
Kill him now.
He's take a lot of work to kill him. He's pretty scrappy.
Do you have any sort of crossbow that can shoot a stake?
I can. If I can get my hands on one, I can absolutely fire one of those.
I can give her a paper with the name of a weapons guy and a phone number. This guy will help you. Tell him to put it on my tab.
Awesome. Oh, this is the best.
Get 2, just
Okay.
in case.
Wonderful. I will do
Okay.
that.
No Calvin.
No Calvin. Okay. Also, I think Calvin might be dead.
Oh. What a shame. He did
Oh, in other
everything.
news, Calvin's dead.
He did everything I told him to do.
Yeah, he's super good like that.
It's
Have
a
you,
bummer.
you talked to the other Nosferatu crew? And
They're still
fine.
around.
Okay. Well,
Both of them are.
I guess what's her name? The tall one.
Carmen.
Ungainly. Yes. I guess she's promoted
Okay.
to leader of the Nosferatu crew.
I'll let her know.
Okay.
I have a couple phone calls to make now. My favorite.
I don't know how to end the conversation.
I don't know how to end a conversation.
You missed it. It's become a meme. It's become a thing.
Someone made me a graphic on the forums. Thank you for that. It made me laugh a lot.
That's awesome.
The last session, she made a phone call, and when they finished, she's like, I don't know how to end a conversation.
I love that. That was so, like, that's as good as you like trying to leave Carolyn Osterman's house, like
Yeah.
awkwardly bowing, like, do I leave
Exactly.
now?
Exactly. It's totally in keeping with the obtuse character.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to call the crossbow guy first.
Okay. Can I help you?
I need a crossbow, please.
Who is this?
This is the sheriff. What the heck? I'm going to call him back.
Okay. Can I help you?
Riley told you to tell you to make me
What?
make me a crossbow, please. I don't know how to ask for things.
Oh, Riley Wall?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of poundage do you want on the crossbow?
Out of character, what's poundage?
What? How strong of a crossbow do you want?
Oh, like super strong.
Oh,
I
excellent.
needed to shoot a wooden stake.
Superstar. You know.
Okay. But it still needs to be portable, right?
Uh-huh. I need 2 of them, actually.
Okay. All right. When do you need them?
As soon as possible.
A lot of people say as soon as possible, but they mean something more specific than that usually.
Okay,
When
in
you
10
need-
minutes.
That's not possible.
Okay, what is the fastest that you can make 2 stake-wielding crossbows?
I can have one ready tomorrow night.
Hmm.
I can have the other one ready probably the next day.
Perfect. And just put it on Riley's tab.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
Click. All right, now I'm going to call Carmen.
Okay.
Ring.
I'm gonna give her so many phone calls from now on.
Oh, hi, Esmeralda. How are you?
So you've been promoted.
What?
I think Calvin's dead.
Oh, no.
Well, it's all right. Collateral damage. But now you have his job.
Where was he? I'll go look for him.
We don't know, but we're just assuming he's dead. And we're going to move on. If you want to look for him, you are more than welcome. But now you have the head of the Nosferatu crew job, so don't die, too. Because that's a lot of turnover, and it's really bad. It doesn't look good.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep. Click.
Okay.
All right, well, that was that. Phone calls made. Promotions. Carmen wants to look for Calvin. I told her to do so, but don't die, please.
Yes. I would prefer she not die. We don't have that many more of the Nosferatu crew.
No,
They're
there's only 2.
terribly useful. Okay. Alright, so Albert's gonna die. We've got weapons on the way. Calvin is dead. Carmen's promoted. Sabbat on the island. Everyone has the plague. Yes, going well.
Also, Carmen, don't die, please, because you're my backup character.
Yes. Okay. Presumably, some of my meetings were with Glittering Knight folks. What's the situation going on over there?
It's fabulous.
They're not having any more plague?
It never really got out of Orange County.
Okay. So just that one guy
it's
that
been
they were trying to cure?
Yeah. And he was from OC.
Okay.
It's the mortals have it contained. You guys on the island are doing a lot worse.
Okay. I'm going to call Paul Morphy.
He's on the island.
Oh, he's on the island, right?
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
He can't remember. He
Forgot. He can't leave.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I'm still going to call him because presumably he has to be... He's the Seneschal, so he has to be in contact with...
Sure.
What's his bucket? Miroslav. I can't remember names today.
Well, hello, Ryder. How are you?
I've been better. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm suffering from a little bit of ennui. While I do enjoy the amenities your island has to offer, I do believe I have had my fill.
Agreed. I myself am yearning for a different location in our current circumstance. Pleased to hear that the Glittering Knight is faring much better than we are. Has there been any development with respect to that odd Fey contract that
No,
we spoke of?
The last time I spoke with Miroslav, he told me that he was still in negotiations with the Fae. He does drive a hard bargain.
No doubt.
I should say. But so far there is no restraints or anything of the sort that anyone else within Miroslav's purview needs to be aware of.
Excellent. Good to know. Also, I wonder if they might use their influence to send some medical experts to help quell the human infection here on our island. Our hospital seems to be vastly overwhelmed.
Oh yes, I've heard that there's several floors now.
Yes.
Yeah, let me make a few phone calls and I'll see if perhaps we can step up the game, as it were.
Yes, I assume Miroslav has taken control of, most of the local infrastructure. So if they had any medical experts to spare, or if the CDC could be sent our way to help out, that would be delightful.
Well, certainly. I will see what I can do.
Well, thank you. And in the meantime, if there's anything I can do to help divert the ennui, please let me know.
Indeed, I've found a safe place and I've secured myself a supply of donors, so I do not need to worry about any sort of disease myself. I'm well taken care of here.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Very well. Well, let me know if anything comes of your conversation with Miroslav.
Thank you. I shall.
I also don't remember how to end conversations right now.
Okay.
Okay. And scene.
Anything else tonight? As the sun begins to rise over
The sun begins to rise.
No? Okay.
No.
Next morning, everyone spend a blood except for Albert, who has to spend 2.
Uh-oh.
Things are happening.
It takes a considerable amount of effort to get up in the morning.
When is it that you start frenzying?
It's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
Is it at half?
At half, it's going to be more difficult to resist frenzy.
Ooh, side note, I am sleeping in the submarine these days.
Okay.
I'm almost at half.
Okay. All right.
I'm definitely not well, am I?
Oh no, you don't feel well. You had a lot of trouble getting out of bed. You have not felt like sickness since the 70s. Since the last time you had mono or whatever.
We had shots for that shit.
Is that common of an ailment?
Mono?
Yeah.
Oh, God, junior high school and high school, it was all over the place. At least in my high school it was.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to go to the Vanguard today. That's I think I need to watch out for number 1 here.
Okay.
I think didn't we used to hang out with a who's the guy in the insane asylum?
Darren Crossgrave.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was another player.
No. Don't do that.
Just say out loud what it is you need.
No, sure he did.
Oh, all right.
I'll order it.
Oh, okay. It's Sunday nights. It's pizza night for them.
Yes.
That's what they get.
I should just subscribe to it on Amazon.
Totally.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just have them show up at
That would work.
7 o'clock every Sunday night.
Oh, I'm ordering it.
Okay. Is this everyone?
Yeah, right?
What?
Is this everyone?
Today, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, bye.
Goodbye, my love.
I'm gonna look in your little fridge.
So, I'm gonna go check out Darren Crossgrave at the what's it, Sisters of the Bleeding Wounds Bar and Grill.
Sisters of the
Sisters of
Bleeding
Eternal.
Wounds.
Our Lady of Perpetual Dementia.
That was it.
Our Lady
Asylum
of Perpetual.
and
And Grill.
Okay.
God, that's so funny.
Visitation rights or something.
No, well, you go there. You go there.
You can't
at
have
night.
a beer alley.
Put it back. No. He is. Yeah, he's there. He's like in the waiting room asleep.
Pope, hey Darren, what's up?
Hey,
That's right. Do you know any
Birdie?
Yeah. Do you know any thermatologists?
Therma.
Yeah. Not thermometers.
No.
There's that one guy in, like, is that Irvine? No. More by the water.
Manhattan Beach, Long Beach,
No, OC.
Dana Point.
OC.
Irvine, San Pedro.
San Pedro's not OC.
Oh,
Come
whoa,
on.
Whoa.
Come on.
Plebeian.
I'm trying to look up his name. That's why I'm stalling. No.
So,
Dylan.
Dylan Chaucer?
Yeah.
I don't think I know him. Do I know him? Yeah, I know him. All right.
You might.
Do you have contact info for him? It's okay. Everybody here is crazy. It's fine. We can talk out loud.
I have a cell, but it's sold.
Yeah, well, give it to me.
Gives you the number.
Thank you. So, be careful what you eat.
I had like somebody make an announcement, right? Didn't I?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Safe place, man. Safe place. These guys can't go anywhere. No one
Right.
who's sick.
I may have to check
Except in
myself.
the head.
May have to check myself in. You get all 3 squares a day, right?
Yeah.
How do they deal with you sleeping all night?
I'm discreet. Plus, I kind of know the orderlies.
So, hey, next time you get, like, an epiphany, you're going to let us know, right?
I get them all the time.
Yeah, let us know. Do you know the new sheriff? Let me give you her cell. This would be hilarious.
Okay, all right. So if I see anything, you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay,
Any epiphanies? Any sudden,
you got it.
All right. She's gonna enjoy that. So as I walk out, I'll call up Dylan.
Okay. Hello.
Is Dylan Crossgrave?
No, you have the wrong number.
This is.
Chaucer.
Oh.
No, go ahead. Yes, this is Dylan Chaucer. Who's this?
This is Albert Jolly.
Don't know.
Mote.
Oh,
So where are you right now? Are you in Orange County?
no, I'm in the valley.
You're in the valley. What are you doing there?
I was transplanted here. I was working in league with Sebastian under duress.
Yes, weren't we all? Well, I think I'd like to come see you if that's not a problem.
Certainly.
Okay. Where can I find you?
I'm in the valley. He gives you the address.
Excellent. I'll be there in about 3 or 4 hours as the bat flies.
Are you guys supposed to leave?
Are you asking me out of character or in character?
No, he's asking.
Click.
All right. Okay.
So I'll bat out,
All right.
and 3 or 4 hours as the bat flies to the valley.
Don't you gotta spend a blood to bat?
Oh, you suck.
Oh. Every time you spend a blood, you have to spend another blood.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And that's how the Glittering Knight got the plague.
Yep. Because I am now. It's your 1, 2,
That's the
3,
insidious
4.
thing about that plague.
I'm at 5.
That's
out of-
because you get hungrier and you want to go feed and you spread it and right.
Mhm. You know what? The minute I bat out, I'm starving. I don't even think I'm going to leave the island because that spent 2 blood points. I'm at 5.
Oh,
Bat form.
you're hangry
I'm
now.
done. I'm over. What's nearby? Is there? You know what? We're feeding on trash pandas.
Okay, all right.
Oh no,
We mean
not
like
the trash
raccoons?
pandas have
Yeah.
the plague.
No, not
What's
the
nearby?
trash pan.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've already got it.
Well, look. Here's the deal. I'm at 5.
There-
That's technically a frenzy roll at this point.
It could be. Well, it makes it harder. It makes it harder for you to resist frenzy.
It's below half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's back up 1 second.
All right.
If I bat out, I have to spend 2. That's going to put me into a hungry state. I'm already in a hungry state. Perhaps what I really need to do is feed first before I bat out, because I was at almost half when I woke up.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go find something to eat
All right.
before I make it to the valley. And if I know I have the plague, I'm going to the hospital.
Okay. All right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wouldn't a hospital be able to tell that someone's dead?
Well, he doesn't necessarily have
They're
to
armed with
drain them.
thermometers after all.
Okay. You are at the hospital. What would you like to do while you're at the hospital?
Yeah, right. This was not well thought
Oh,
out.
I
I'm
thought
just
you meant you were
really
gonna.
hungry.
I thought you meant you were gonna admit yourself
Well,
to the
that's
hospital.
you're hangry. You're grumpy. When you,
am.
just imagine when your blood sugar drops when you start getting hungry.
Which is bad.
You don't give a shit. It's like I need to fucking eat. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
That's right. I'm gonna walk
I've
into
literally been there.
Oh yeah.
Someone just throw chicken nuggets into my mouth or don't say anything.
I've got diabetes pills that, like, if a normal person were to take one, it would make them hangry for like 4 hours because you'd have to eat hundreds and hundreds of grams of carbohydrates to counteract the effects
Oh my
of the
god.
pill. Oh yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. It'll drop you right down.
What was the name of my librarian?
Margaret,
I'm gonna storm in. I'm friends with Margaret.
huh?
Margaret, the librarian. I'm friends with her. I need to see her.
Oh, she's in quarantine, sir.
That's great. Kind of. I've been told I need to see her.
You can't see her. She's in quarantine. I'm sorry,
And where's quarantine?
sir. You need to leave.
Okay. And I'm walking to
Okay.
quarantine.
All right, he tries to stop you.
Oh.
Now we make frenzy roll.
Oh.
Self-control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it 8s.
Oh, this is gonna be
8s.
amazing.
My self-control. Okay, so that's all right. That's a 3. And what else is? What else?
Just self-control. 8s.
Oh.
3, 2, and 2.
All right, you did not get any 8s.
Yep.
All right, you are now frenzied, which means you're
Oh my
going to
God.
feed
Until I can't feed anymore.
until you are done feeding.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, so go ahead and make your clench attack on the guy.
On the guy, or is it a guy?
Yeah, it's like an orderly.
This might solve all of our problems.
It
Hospital
very
be
well
cleared.
might. It very well might. So let's see here. That's a brawl.
Yeah, brawl plus agility.
We're definitely gonna have to burn down the hospital and murder Albert.
If we hear about him frenzying, we
I
have
mean,
no idea.
brawl plus dex.
True.
Tear
The
out.
problem is I haven't been using my cup. That's why. Oh, there's I see a 9
Need
and a
sixes.
1. I see a 7 and a 10.
Okay, all right, you're good. You hit him. Go ahead and roll. Now you're going to roll your bite attack.
Which gets a +1.
Yeah.
Oh, +1 dice. What do I need?
6s again.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. You guys can count for me. I'm not.
4.
Thank you.
So roll strength plus 3 dice. That's your damage. So you're going to do to the guy. And you start draining 3 points. I think it's 3 points per turn as the max you can drain.
You gonna kill this guy.
Is it 3
Yep.
points per
In the
turn?
middle of the hospital.
It's either 3 or 1. I don't remember.
Do they have surveillance cameras in
So
hospitals?
1, 2. What do I need? What's a success?
6.
3.
Okay, all right. So you bite him. Gulp, 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 gulp. You get back 3. I think it's 3 per turn is the max you can take. So go ahead and take 3 for now. That's what you guys should have figured out, is just to feed on hospital workers.
Oh yeah. Well,
I
you
mean,
know what?
if they're-
Thermometers.
Possibly.
If they're out and they're not, because they're going to get detected sooner than anyone else if they have it. All right, and then you hear someone in the back scream, "Hey, help! Someone! He's attacking him!" And you hear some clattering.
Do I have to self-control roll?
You can attempt to make a self-control roll to snap out of it.
I realize that
Did you take your 3
this is
bloods?
a bad. Yes, I did. I'm
I'm going to say you're at difficulty 7 now.
I'm actually doing really well with blood now, and I'm not doing really well with my saves. It's a 5, 5, and 2.
Oh, okay. Take 3 more blood.
What's my max?
We have markers. You just use the.
I'm at max.
So you're full.
I'm full.
Okay. So I'll allow you to make another self-control roll. Or do you just want to go on a killing frenzy?
Hell yeah.
6 is my highest. 4 and 2.
Oh, 6 is fine at this point. You're full. All right, you kind of snap out of it, and you can hear people running towards you. And there's a guy laying on the ground. He looks dead. What do you want to do?
What do you do? Let's see here. Do I know this hospital? I don't know. I'm gonna run into quarantine.
Okay, all right. So you kind of...
Yeah.
You're in quarantine.
It occurs to me that if somebody is infected, they've gotten injections. I need to feed on someone that's been recently injected while it's still fresh in their system. Desperate.
Okay.
Maybe it will help. So yeah. Although I'm being chased by the orderlies, right? This is all very Sarah Connor right now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to take an elevator to the upper floor.
Okay. All right. Ding! Elevator door opens.
Okay.
There, you can hear them chasing you.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to stroll down the upper floor and duck into one of the rooms.
Okay.
Who's in there?
It's an old woman there's two people in the room. There's an old woman, and there's a young man. Looks like he's in his 20s. She looks like she's maybe 80. She's old.
And they've all had the plague?
And they're hooked up on IVs, and their skin's kind of splotchy.
Can they see each other, or are there curtains around either of them?
They have the curtains are like drawn halfway, so they can't look at each other, but the nurses can walk by and see if one of them's pooping.
Well, I'm going to read the old lady's chart.
Okay.
See if somebody's pooped.
Allison Van Buren.
It's what does she have? Is it?
She has the what is it? What do they call it? The something phagiosis.
It
Okay.
was bubonic plague 2 electric boogaloo.
Total.
Accurate.
I think that was your
Scientific.
name for it.
No, that's a scientific name.
And are there windows in here? And are they openable?
Well, you're probably like 4 or 5 floors up. They're probably
That's fine.
not openable. Yeah.
Well, no, 4 or 5 floors up would be openable. The ones on the ground floor would. Well, it's your story. Go ahead.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think they'd be openable.
Not all the way, but like
Maybe.
all
yeah.
I need is.
Well, probably like that.
That's
much.
all I need.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to feed on the old lady,
Okay.
assuming that she's been pumped full of these antibiotics, and we'll see what happens. And yes, I will kill her.
Okay. All right.
Do I even need to make
No,
a bunch of
you don't
rolls?
need to
I'm
make
going to
a
drain her for everything that she has.
Okay.
And then I'm going to mist form, which is going to cost me 2, which should bring me down to. Oh, and
So
I'm going
max
to-
out. Are you maxed out?
I
with-
was maxed out, so I'm now down to not maxed out,
Okay. All right.
and float out the window.
All right. Okay. Whoosh. Off you go. Now where you want to go?
Let's see here. I'm in mist form. There's definitely something wrong. How long would it take me to get to Greater LA in mist form?
Depends on the wind.
Yeah, it does. It totally does.
Well, you can move, right? You have a.
I absolutely can. I think I can move it at a pace.
Probably downtown LA. Well, it's crow flies. Hour and a half.
All right.
Well, it's
That's
an
not
onshore
bad.
breeze.
Yeah, that's
an
not
hour.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually really good. Takes that long to take the ferry.
that's true.
Fuck it. Yeah. We'll just float.
Fuck
There's
it. We'll
just
do it
mist
live.
with a mustache
Yes.
floating in the sky.
Okay.
And you can do that while I pee. You
Right.
can do them while I pee.
All right.
When I mean that.
So,
Mute me.
so meanwhile, back at the.
Mute me.
I don't know which one you are. I think you're muted.
Okay.
All right. Talk.
Yes.
No, that was you. Now talk.
Now.
Talk now.
Hello.
There you are. Okay. We're all fine here.
Yay.
Ready.
Okay. So I wake up in the submarine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to my work office
Okay.
and check in with Sean to see how our bevy of models are doing. Have we? Has
No
anyone?
one's-
No one has called out sick.
No, well, they gave strict orders that they're not allowed to go cavort or anything. Some of
Right.
them,
Yeah.
sneak out once in a while.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're being checked regularly on my orders.
Yes.
Okay. Any sick ones are being sent home.
Right.
Healthy ones that have been healthy for at least, let's say, 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long the incubation period is, but
I'm sure it's safe to guess about that.
yeah.
I think that's what we gave Store for 3 days. For it to.
2 days.
Let's say a
No,
week.
he what he did is he made a roll, if I remember correctly. That his Constitution roll was to see how many days it took for it to take effect. So he got
okay.
2 or 3 successes on the roll.
Yeah.
That's how many days before it hit him.
Well, like I'm sure you could, like, we'd have information about, like, the actual plague, like the bubonic plague, how long the incubation period is for that.
Like 4 days.
Like 4 days.
3 to 4
Okay.
days, yeah.
So I'll give my assistant instructions that anyone who's been healthy, documented longer than a week, can give blood
Okay.
and blood drive,
Right.
store it on the submarine.
Oh, there you go.
There's a blood drive on. Ride the submarine. Ride the submarine. Ride the submarine. Can't hear me, can you?
You can now.
There's a blood drive on Riley's submarine.
Dun, dun, dun.
And the vamps are all aboard. Many more of them.
Live next door.
And let's see. While I'm there, I'll just top up on somebody that has been given a clean
Okay.
bill of health. Oh, also, is the dress ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
good. I'm gonna take it with me.
I remember what I was going to ask you earlier. Did we get XP for last session? Because
5.
this might actually be important.
5.
5?
Can I have a pencil?
Uh-huh. Here, you could try this lame thing that I bought that seems so cool. I don't know if I have any pencils in there. Here, how about one of these?
Okay.
I don't have any pencils, but I have a pencil holder.
It's cool. Ish. Lame.
It's cool for a lame thing.
Yeah, it is. Don't buy gaming things while you're drunk. Which really means don't surf the interweb at all.
Can I have a beer?
Yes, please help me out with these. Here, do you want one?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What
Sam,
time is it?
time to have a
I
beer.
can have one.
Okay.
I'm trying not
You
to
wanna
drink
schedule?
too much because I don't want to be dehydrated and gross in the desert.
Oh yeah. Well, you can like work up your your hydration over days.
Yeah. So like, I haven't been drinking much for several weeks. I've been moisturizing extra because I don't want to become a mummy when I get into
And
the
just drink a
Mojave.
lot of water constantly, so when you go out, you're like at max hydration.
Yeah, I drink like a ridiculous amount of water.
Do that at hot fair days. The week before, drink a lot of water. every
Like
day.
that's gonna happen.
It does.
I was
Before
out.
photo shoots
I was-
too, it's good for the.
I was out in the hottest.
Oh, it probably makes sense. Yeah.
Remember the heat wave we had? I was out like in the sun all day, and people were dropping. It was.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, I remember that day.
It was bad.
Okay.
Not at fair. I'm talking about
Oh.
like, the recent one 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was gnarly. We don't have air conditioning, and I had to like shut my computer down for a couple hours in the middle of the day because it was too hot to
In your
work
house?
on it.
You don't have air conditioning in your house? You need to invest in that.
It's not my house. The roommates are planning on getting it next year.
You have roommates?
Yeah, they own it. We have a swamp cooler, but that doesn't work above like 95 degrees.
You're too famous and make too much money to
Swamp-
be living with roommates.
Swamp coolers also make it very humid.
Yes,
yeah, but
yes, it does.
our dogs are boyfriend and girlfriend, so that makes them happy.
Aw.
I know.
Anyway, okay, and then I'll go to Vanguard
Okay.
to the office.
All right.
I haven't got any calls from Paul Morphy yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay. Okay.
What is it you asked him again?
To ask the Glittering Knight administration to send us some human help.
Oh, that's right.
to cure
I'm sorry. No.
cure our damn humans.
The news of the day when the Medicos Sans Frontiers has shown up on Caravel Island,
Oh yay! I donate to them.
and they have they're assisting the hospital staff and setting up quarantine zones. And
Excellent. I'm gonna send him a thank you text.
okay. You get to your office, you kind of get settled in, and you hear like a squinch, 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 squinch.
Is that coming from the basement?
No, it's coming from like the front door. And then a very, very wet Calvin is standing at the door.
Like he can breathe.
That's exasperation. That's exasperation.
I'm gonna look at his aura
Okay.
before I go over there. Perception and empathy. Okay. I have a surprising amount of that. Okay. What do I need?
Aura? Is it 6s? I don't remember. Let me look real quick.
If it's 6s,
Well-
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
That's Auspex.
Auspex 2.
Auspex 2. You need... Ooh, 8s.
Oh,
Still no problem.
Ochos.
I still have 4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Wow.
He's a vampire.
Yep.
He's pissed off.
Yep.
He's hungry.
And he's wet.
And he's
Hungry
wet.
and I'm wet.
Okay.
And he's feeling very kind thoughts about dolphins right now.
Okay.
And he has a steak in his hand. He throws it on your desk and says, "That bitch staked me!"
I'm guessing you're talking about Layla.
No.
Who? Then.
This Nosferatu with no teeth and the big nose and the wart.
I
The one I saw.
haven't had the privilege.
Neither had I. She's quick.
I would gather if she got the upper hand on you.
She threw me in the goddamn harbor.
What an asshole. She will get murdered at the first opportunity.
Thank God the dolphins came by.
Oh, the dolphins.
Yeah, he ghouled the dolphins.
Yeah.
He replaced it. Didn't he replace them as
I
dolphins?
believe he did, because you didn't ask Asa or myself to talk to them, man.
Yeah.
We gotta find her.
Yes, we do immediately. Let's see. Okay. Well, I've got your description. Last you saw her was over by Carolyn Osterman's bar. I understand.
Yeah, she was hanging out in the near the beach. There's that one pier right off the side off of Karen Osterman's, and I could see her. She was lurking back there. She saw me and disappeared like that.
But
So I
games.
did the same thing,
Yeah.
and I kind of listened around, and I went round back behind the alley. Next thing I know, there's a stake sticking out of my back. And I wake up in the bottom of the harbor.
Well, I'm very glad that you're okay, and that the dolphins were able to retrieve you. We tried summoning you. Esmeralda and Albert went looking for you. We weren't able to find you anywhere. I
I don't know if you would have ever found me in the bottom of the harbor.
I don't think dragging the harbor would have occurred to me. But that's why we have the dolphins.
Good thing.
Do you think that the pier is a usual hangout of hers, or do you think she was just simply...
First time I saw her.
Okay.
I saw her, called in, said I would kind of follow her around,
Yes.
and then hilarity ensued.
Well done. Well, I think we'll investigate that area and see if it is a place where she frequents. We may be able to set up a trap for her.
I need to eat someplace safe. I'm hungry.
Yes. Let's see. Come back in, or you may wait 20 minutes. I'll have something for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go change.
Okay. I'm gonna have them courier over like a blood bag or two. Probably two, because he looks pretty hungry.
Yeah, he looks kind of he's kind of pissed off, hungry looking.
Yeah. I'll text. Well, are you there?
I wasn't in the room.
Okay. But you're in the building.
But I'm in the building.
Okay. Esmeralda! Just yell.
I'll come in.
Calvin's not dead.
Oh,
There's a puddle on the floor.
well, there's a problem there because I already gave Carmen his job.
Well,
We have to kill him.
Can't we just kill him?
it was a temporary appointment.
All right.
I think she'll be happy to have him back.
Probably.
They can
But he did have a description of a rather unpleasant looking Nosferatu. I'll describe her. No teeth, big nose, kind of like that, sounded like that witch from the old Looney Tunes cartoons. Yeah, unpleasant.
Gross.
She staked him and threw him in the ocean harbor.
Well.
Sorry. And the dolphins rescued him.
Oh. So we gonna kill her?
Yes, very much so.
Awesome.
Described to her where he last saw her. I'm not sure if that is a frequent hangout of hers, but we should check it out since that's the only place we've seen her.
Yes. And you should use your psychic powers to seek her out. Because when we were in the alley, Layla seemed like she had seen something,
Interesting.
but we couldn't see it. And she said that that person disappeared when she looked at them, so not sure. So it seems like she was in the alley a couple of times.
Yes, we should definitely go to the alley and the pier and see if we can find any tracks or trace of where she might have gone. But I think we should set up, if it looks like that's a frequent area for her, we should set up a trap.
Okay. Got it.
I ordered it. Well, faster than you order it. You take hours to order pizza. I ordered it in like 10 minutes. It's on its way. There's 2 pizzas, pepperoni and cheese with extra cheese. And don't eat it all. I want some.
Yeah, make sure you bring some in.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Did you do your laundry? Put it all away?
No, I haven't finished it.
Finish it now, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I have some Sprite?
No, you have no Sprite. We can have a San Pellegrino.
I have no idea what that is.
It's on the second shelf, and you'll like them.
They're
There's
yellow.
Orange. There's orange and lemon ones, I think.
The yellow ones taste like Italy.
Yeah.
They do, I think.
They like Italian lemonade.
Yeah, like limoncello or what's that? Yeah, try one. They're fantastic.
They're good. You'll like it.
I've already tried them before.
Give half to your brother. Don't drink the whole thing. Too much sugar.
There's
Is there a lot
sugar in that?
those?
Oh yeah, it's 26 grams carbs.
I thought it was just
I thought so,
flavored
too.
water.
Oh no.
Oh.
Try the orange one.
All right.
I don't like orange juice, but I like lemonade. This is gross.
Okay.
As she takes more sips.
Okay, before we go...
If you're gonna die, go outside and do it.
That.
What?
What kind of sugar they put in it?
The poisonous kind.
High fructose corn syrup?
Probably not. Look on the label. There's a label on there. It'll say. You don't have to read it here, though.
Sugar.
Yeah, that's not
So
high
it's
fructose
just
corn
the-
syrup.
It's just the normal sugar.
It's normal sugar from sugar cane or sugar beets.
Alright, I'm putting that in.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay,
All
so...
right, Stu, edit all that out.
I don't edit.
Before we go off to the pier and potentially die, I'm going to find that business card on my desk that David the Gnome gave me. What was that guy's name? Simander the Great?
That's right.
Oh yeah, that was Cyrus the Great, wasn't it?
Simander the Great.
Simander,
or
yes.
whatever.
I think it was
Simander.
Simander, yeah.
Yeah, because he left me a phone number to contact him.
Simander the Mighty.
Mighty.
Oh.
Sorry, it was
Yes.
Silas the Great and Simander the Mighty. It gets a little confusing.
It's amazing you kept them that straight.
I'm gonna text him and just ask him how it's going and thank him for coming to me on behalf of the Duchess, and also let him know that if he'd like to stop by Vanguard, I have a gift for the Duchess. If he wouldn't mind taking it to her.
Okay. All right. Text him. These little dots. And it says, "Great. I'll be out and about this evening. I will come by any particular time."
I'll tell him. Let's see. Hopefully, this will only take us a couple hours. What time is it now?
It's probably 9.
9. 11:30.
Okay.
And if I'm not here, I'll leave a package for him.
Okay.
Should we have Albert come with us?
I think no. I don't think we want him with us in a combat situation, just in case, right now.
He could give her the plague.
I think we want less people having the plague rather than more.
I guess. All right, well, let's go with it.
It's actually out of character. It's actually really funny. No, we don't want Albert in a combat situation because he's so much more useful in.
I just don't want the plague.
His strengths.
It's not really his forte. His forte is more...
You might be onto something.
Arguing, perhaps?
His forte is watching reruns.
Cantankerosity?
Yeah.
Obstructionism.
All right, well, shall we go?
Let's arm up first.
Oh, we need the things, our crossbows.
Yes. Were you able to get the crossbows from...
He said we have
What's
one
his
ready.
face?
He's got, and he has one ready.
We have one ready.
Okay.
The other one will be ready tomorrow.
Excellent. Well, let's bring the one, and
Okay.
you should have it since you're the better shot.
Excellent. So where do we pick that up?
I'm gonna put my armor
Oh, it's
on
delivered.
Oh, it's
before we
delivered.
go.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh yeah, we don't pick things up. Things get delivered.
I thought you didn't like things handed to you.
No, they come to the building.
Oh, all right.
Put them over there.
I'll pick them up at my leisure.
Yes.
All right, well then I have my crossbow. Whoop whoop.
Okay. I'm gonna wear my armored suit
Okay.
and bring. Ooh, she taught me how to shoot guns a while ago.
I
so I'm gonna
did.
bring a gun
Mm-hmm.
just in case.
And did you made me an armored something that
I
I've
did.
worn. I can't remember how much it was.
I feel like it was a trench coat because it made you
Yes.
look like Trinity.
it was. It was like a badass
And typically,
thing. an
everything she's
armored
been
suit.
making is +2. So
Yeah.
remember to put this down because I forgot about it too. Everybody,
It adds two dice to your soak roll.
to your soak roll. So
Yeah.
you -2 from your, which can be very important.
Where was it? Oh, cool. Right.
There is a sheet for armor somewhere. It might be on the 2nd or 3rd page. But
Yeah, there it
either way,
is.
wherever you put it, wherever you want. But yeah,
Yeah.
make sure that whenever you get hit, because I forgot to do it last time, to subtract your armor. And,
Okay.
and you can live.
Let's see. I told Calvin to come back in 20 minutes. Has he come back yet?
Yes, he's come back.
Okay.
He's wearing a jumpsuit.
Give him the food. He's wearing a jumpsuit? Like,
Well, no, like a workout. Looks like it's been around for a long time.
It's like $6 million man kind of thing.
It's like
With a racing stripe on the side?
well, it's red,
like a
And-
tracksuit?
like a tracksuit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to judge him.
Okay.
He's just been in the sea. I'll give him the blood and let him know. We're going to murder her. Would you like to come?
Yeah.
Yay!
I thought you might like a little revenge.
I've never.
Just hand him a straw.
Okay. It's like those little drink thingies the kids drink. The little.
Oh, a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Yes, it is like that. Yes. Yes. So we'll leave when you're ready.
Okay, he drinks both of them
Okay.
rather quickly, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm ready." Are we gonna try the alley?
Well, since she's been there twice already, we can start there.
Okay.
Who knows why she's hanging out there. But
Yes. What else is that alley adjacent to?
Osterman's.
Carolyn Osterman's.
Yes.
And next door is, what did I think I said last week? Someone asked me, like a pottery store or something. I think
I cannot tell you. All I know is that Layla.
it's
said
a
this-
nondescript place that's usually closed at night. Probably a pottery place.
Actually says that on the front.
Since it's going to
Nondescript
take us a
Nondescript.
minute to get there, I'm going to call Carolyn Osterman
Okay.
on the phone.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Osterman.
This is Riley.
Yes, it is.
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure if you're aware, but my subjects had. I'm sorry, not subjects. Employees had some trouble with an out-of-town vampire in your alley outside of your bar. We're coming to investigate the area. I just wanted, as a courtesy, to give you a heads up that we'll be outside of the building, just to look around to see if we can find any evidence as to where she's gone. But also wanted to alert you that this individual has been hanging out in your territory.
I have detected that at least on 2 or 3 occasions that someone of your kind has been trying to get inside of my establishment.
Oh,
Of course, I
see.
do have some protections upon it. I don't have any specifics, but last night someone walked in, and the 2 nights previous.
2 nights previous.
Well, no, I'm sorry. One was about 4 days ago,
I see.
and then 2 nights ago.
Okay, that would align with our information as well. If you have anything that you would feel free sharing, do you know why one of our kind would be interested in getting into your bar?
Well, to feed, I presume.
I
Isn't
see.
that what you people do with normal people?
I mean, they have many uses, but partially. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could find a reason they might be particularly interested in your establishment. But
Well, it's been crowded lately.
that could be it.
And there are
alone.
people drinking.
Yes. All right. Very well. Well, just wanted to make sure and let you know that we were going to be there, but we're not going to come into the establishment. Obviously, we'll just look around on the outside.
Very well. Thank you for calling me.
Oh, of course, anytime. Good evening.
Good evening.
See, this is
Gosh,
why I
that
missed
was
you.
brilliant.
Yeah, the rest of us would have just charged right in, but see,
I don't want her blowing us up because we're
well, I
in the
know,
alley.
right?
Also, she might know something.
I was remarking on her brilliant hang-up technique.
She knows how to hang up phones.
I know.
It's amazing.
I need to, like, learn.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go to the alley to check it out.
Calvin takes his moped.
Okay.
Oh.
It almost goes 35.
And he shows up like 30 minutes after we get there.
No, he has celerity.
Oh.
No, it just,
Wait. Oh.
He just picks the moped up and runs.
goes on his shoulder.
He actually runs faster than the moped, but he's taking it anyway. Okay, all right, fine.
It's funny. Okay, so.
So you guys get there a little ahead of him, but you can hear him. You can hear the whine down the street.
Okay.
Then you hear it stop, and you see him. And he's like, he disappears.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Once he disappears. Oh, jeez. I haven't done any of this in a while. Okay. Before we head into the alley, I'm going to use activate my heightened senses thing to see if I can, like, hear anyone moving in there or detect any sort of, like...
Now, I was looking up. There is a way. Where did I see this? Where's my vampire book? There was something under aspects about how to use it to defeat other disciplines.
Oh.
Yes, it is in there.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
That sounds scary.
I think some of it has to do with saving throws against obfuscation.
Well,
Because when you have aspects, you can...
it can see through obfuscation and
Yes.
chimeristry
Yes.
and a couple of things.
Because obfuscate basically means they don't actually turn invisible. They just make you not see them. You
yeah.
look
Right.
over them. You look around them.
Right.
They're still there. Because Tim failed his obfuscate roll the first time he was in the cave, and I in bat form. So yeah, it can happen.
Seeing the Unseen, page 142. There we go.
Oh, that's what I want to do.
A vampire tries to use her heightened perceptions to notice a kindred hidden with obfuscate. She detects the subject's presence if her obfuscate rating is higher than his obfuscate.
Wait,
And
I
she
have to have an
said-
obfuscate rating?
No, your auspex
You'd
needs
say-
to be higher than his or her obfuscate.
Okay.
And succeeds a perception awareness difficulty 7 minus the number of dots which her auspex exceeds his obfuscate.
Okay.
Conversely, if the target's obfuscate outranks her auspex, he remains undiscovered. If the two ratings are equal, both characters may make a resisted roll of perception awareness against manipulation subterfuge, both rolling for 7s. Most successes wins.
Okay.
I knew I read that somewhere.
I believe heightened senses also has that.
Well,
as well.
heightened senses is the first dot in
Yeah.
auspex.
Well, no. Well, maybe.
I think isn't that what?
I have acute
Yeah.
sense. That's a different thing.
Yeah,
Never mind.
heightened senses is an auspex.
Yes.
It is. That's the thing I have. Okay. So I do that.
Okay. All right. Let me
Do you have to
find
spend the blood?
Let me
No.
find my Nosferatu.
Nice.
And I don't have to roll for that either.
Nice.
Unless
Any more of
I
those?
can potentially see the person.
Yes, Zachary.
Can you smell the smoke?
Does it smell like corn?
Smells fine to me.
Is it chunky? If it comes out chunky, don't drink it.
It doesn't smell bad.
Of
Although
course,
now it's
now
got
that your
boogers in
nose is in it. Ew.
That's why.
Nobody drink the milk. Oh, I see. It was a subtle thing to come in and get stuff out of the fridge.
I didn't get anything.
Sticks his whole nose in the middle.
He does. Well, he's got a little nose. He can do
boy.
that.
That's so
We're
freaking
boys.
funny. Well, that reminds me, when he came to Northern with Heather.
You be telling this over the air?
No, never mind. I won't. It was hilarious, but no, I won't.
Oh, he's a little comedian. Where is? Oh, it's down here. That's right.
Rules adjudication.
Okay.
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 What is your auspex?
4.
Give me a second.
Dramatic pause.
That's the way my cat sleeps. Dramatic pause.
Actually, Fenrir's too. Very dainty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like he can be dainty?
He is surprisingly dainty.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
No?
No.
Okay.
Aw.
Like, boop, 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 boop. No.
Okay. Then if I don't sense anything from that, I will deactivate my heightened senses because they can be distracting.
Right. Okay.
And I'll just look at Esmeralda. I can't tell if anything's in there.
Well, I guess let's go taunt it.
I suppose we might as well. Wait, we can't see Calvin because he immediately disappeared, right? Okay.
He probably told you he's going to go. You guys are on the Carolyn Osterman side of the alley.
Yeah.
He's going to the Pottery Barn side of the alley.
Okay. Got it. He's coming from Pottery Barn. Okay. All right. Well. Crossbow ready?
Yep. Shing.
In we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So you're just kind of walking in?
Yep.
I guess so. I mean, I don't.
What are you, flying casual?
Listen. I'm a Toreador. Do you want me to plan a party around this? Esmeralda, you're the sheriff. What? Combat veteran. What do we do?
Hello. I can't sense anything invisible, so I'm just gonna... Hello. Anything back here? I'm gonna start beating around this whole area with my stick if you don't reveal yourself. And Stu is grabbing a dice.
Give me 1 second. Oh, shit.
I hate it when he says that. That's how I got the plague. And there's more.
Oh, good.
Something knocks the crossbow out of your hands and it clatters to the ground.
Oh. Well. I'm going to move real quick and pick it back up because I have celerity.
Well, that gives you extra actions at the end of your turn. However, let's go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
And initiative is
Thank you. I don't remember how to do that.
1 die plus something or something else.
I think it's dexterity plus. If you want to spend celerity on it, you can.
Wait, what is it?
Let me find it. Initiative 1. You roll 1 die. Add dexterity plus wits.
Right. Okay.
And if you want to spend a celerity point, which I think costs a blood to do it.
No,
it is.
you can just use celerity as dexterity for that roll.
Okay.
Unless
so you
you're
can
gonna,
replace it with dexterity?
unless you're going to use... No, you add it to your
Oh.
dexterity. Unless you're going to use some of it at the end of your turn. Then you spend blood to use those.
Cool.
Oh, jeez. Worst.
Nice.
Nice.
16 for Esmeralda.
Ooh.
Pretty much
9.
Pretty much
9. That's a very
maxed out.
good. That's a typical Toreador
Yeah.
initiative.
It's not great.
Stand it back and tell people what to do.
I'm good
Oh,
at
I got to
that.
roll
Yeah.
Calvin's too.
Yay, Calvin.
He did not get. I rolled a 2.
Oh, well.
He's wet.
He's still wet. I'm
like
hysterical
kelp.
and I'm wet.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when you told me what he was.
Okay.
It was a little soaked Gene Wilder.
So you can pick it up without a problem. You can also take another action if you want.
Oh,
So I can pick it up and
was
Make
I
it-
able to feel...
make a perception and alertness roll and see if you can kind of get an idea what direction the strike came from.
All those players' dice she has there.
Oh wait, unseen presence. The moment you do something,
Yeah,
it-
you're
just-
visible.
So yeah, there's an old hag looking like a sea hag looking woman. It kind of looks like that.
Yikes.
Gross.
Yoda's mom.
It's Yoda's mom. Does
Yoinks.
that come up on the?
Yeah.
Oof. I am glad I turned my heightened senses off.
Smells like old
Oh,
lady
you
in here.
changed
Like
it. Oh,
really, really, really
That would
old
have been
lady.
real bad in HD.
Like that.
Well, I'm going to spend a little blood. Have an extra action at the end of this, just in
Okay.
case. And I'm going to aim directly at her heart area with the crossbow.
Okay.
And that's same as firearms, right?
That was, you will use the firearms skill, and I believe you're at a difficulty 9 to hit the heart. Let's see if I have that written down here. I believe I do.
Is it firearms plus anything?
Firearms plus dexterity.
It's melee, right?
No, it's a crossbow.
Oh, crossbow. Okay, sorry.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So a person that's obfuscated, if they touch an object that is not them, they become visible, yes? Like they can't hold a thing.
Anything they do that draws I think it's unseen presence.
Yeah.
Anything they drew that draws attention to themselves, you instantly see.
Okay.
Until they roll again to make it unseen again. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's difficulty 9.
Stake through the heart, vampire incapacitate, blah 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 blah. Difficulty 9. The attack succeeds and inflicts 3 levels of health after their soak, which we learned last time because I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That immobilizes the victim. So you're going to roll to hit. You're going to roll firearms plus dexterity. Do you want to use any of your plethora of help a player dice?
Yes. I'm going to
Because you need 9s.
I'll use two sets of help a player dice.
Dude, you want the cup?
I don't know.
I touched it. Yeah.
Be careful.
It's a trap.
And see how he acts like he's not cursed? It's amazing.
I can't see it. I have 2. Wait, yeah, 2 successes. Wait.
Every time I help counting, I get yelled at. I'm not going to help.
What are you looking for?
9s.
9s. That's a 10.
And then there's a 9 over
That's a
here.
9. That's a 10.
Oh, 3.
No 1s?
No.
Oh, okay. So 3
3
successes.
successes.
So you're going to roll. Let's see. What does this thing probably do?
Were any of those 10s or any of those successes help a player dice?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Where
I have 3, right? 3. Don't forget. 3 successes. And this straggler.
Oh, thank you. What does your gun do?
My gun?
Yeah,
Which one?
not the Desert Eagle.
I have.
So, like, do you have like a 45 or a 1911?
I do have a 45.
What does it do?
5 damage.
5. So roll 4 dice plus your extra successes. So 4
Plus 2.
Yeah, 6 total. Unless you want to, of course, add some help player dice to that.
I do, because I want to get this. So I think I'll use 2 sets again.
Okay, and you're looking for 6s now.
Oh, okay. 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 That is 1, 2. And 1s don't count in this one, right?
What's its damage?
This is damage.
No, yeah, you don't count ones.
Cool. Oh, those are hard to read. So
3.
1.
This is a 4. That one, and that one. I
Is that a
can't see
6
what that
right
is.
there?
This is a 5.
Oh, okay. So 3 successes.
3?
Mm-hmm. Well, darn, that might not have worked.
Well,
a lot of dice
she
for
gets her
30.
soak roll,
I don't know.
which is stamina plus, where is it? Fortitude. This is what you're up against to hurt her.
She has fortitude? Gnarly.
That was a shit roll.
Welcome to my world.
2 1s, 3 1s,
Oh.
2 successes, so no successes.
Yes! Did I just take her out?
How much damage you do?
3.
Exactly what you needed to get.
Yay!
Well.
Falls to
and
the ground.
down.
Stay.
And wow, Esmeralda's on a roll lately with like
Wow, that's an old vampire too.
murdering
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Wow.
That
Remember
was
this.
gonna
Remember
be a
this when your big
climactic-
bag gets taken out in the first shot. Now what do? I'm no mere hedge. Oh,
I guess I am.
Riley looks very impressed. Just like,
It knocks out her hand.
well done.
Oh my god, that's a hilarious scene.
She's all.
Like she didn't even like care when it was knocked out of her hand. Like
You hear that Bugs Bunny.
oh my gosh, that's incredible. I wish that someone would, if anyone's an animator out there, please animate that.
Well, now what are we gonna do for the rest of the night?
I know, that was probably supposed to take up like the last hour.
Oh, not necessarily. It could.
It could have. Well, she's down. All right. Justice served.
And she
Well,
looks
she's
just
not
like
dead.
this, but her eyes are closed. Her eye is closed.
Even with the hand behind the head, like.
No, no.
All right, cool. Well,
Well done.
eh.
Problem solved. Where is Calvin visible now?
He's like, wow!
Oh man, he probably loves Esmeralda even more now.
My hero!
I'm just gonna like. Oh wait. Ew. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. All right. So what do we do with her now? Eat her?
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't recommend that. She may be the source of our plague.
Oh damn.
What's she wearing? I know this is really Toreador stereotypical thing to ask.
Total ganky ass rags.
Rags. Does it look like there are any pockets?
No, yeah, probably, yeah. Sure, she has a pocket sewn under one of them.
Okay.
Do auras? If you're staked, is your aura still there?
I don't, maybe.
Because you're not actually dead.
Yeah, it probably still is. And you're conscious, too.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
immobilized.
Dead-ish, yeah.
Yeah,
If
you're
she's
probably still.
conscious, does that mean I can use telepathy on her?
Probably.
Okay. I remember, though, that was harder than we thought it was before with vampires, right? Okay. First things first.
Except she can't really defend.
Sure she can. She's immobilized.
She's got nothing to do but mental things.
Yeah.
She can't move.
All right.
Esmeralda, could you go through her pocket and see if there is any identification in or anything in there?
You know the plague isn't. I mean, really airborne, right?
I don't want to touch that outfit.
Oh, the outfit.
Toreador.
Okay. I'll go through her pockets.
Okay. All right. You find a couple like pieces of like cheap.
Caramel candies.
No, like looks like cheap costume jewelry, but not
Okay.
plastic. It's actually made out of some kind of metal. But you can tell by looking at it, this is not like valuable stuff.
All right. Is that it?
There's a very old coin.
Ooh.
You don't recognize it. It's small. It's a little, about that big, and it looks like it's made out of. It might be gold. Do you have history or anything like that? Is there sort of academics?
I have academics. Yeah.
You make academics. Well,
Okay. Academics and what?
intelligence.
Okay.
Are there any more?
Is that uno más? Oh no, there's
Thank you. Any more?
dos.
Oh, when we use our
Oh, no,
help a player dice, do we have to use them in pairs? Is that a
No.
dumb question?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
know.
can use one, but I mean, I don't know. It depends what you're doing. You might want to use them in pairs or fourths.
Yeah, I just used a good chunk of mine.
I'm going to use a couple. And what am I looking for?
What are you doing?
Looking
Collect-
at the coin.
Oh, the coin. It's sixes.
Sixes? Okay. One success.
This might be a coin that was like a Roman Empire coin,
Oh.
but it looks like it's very worn. But there might be like the picture on it might be like a late emperor,
Okay.
or it. Although you look at the back and it's got a little bit of like Christian
Iconography.
Yeah.
iconography. So maybe it's Constantine or someone immediately after Constantine. It might be Holy Roman, but
Okay. Interesting.
it's little and it does look like it's probably gold.
Okay. I'm going to hold on to that.
Okay.
This is a random question. Since I didn't get to use that extra move, can I have the blood back or is it gone?
It's not actually random. That's actually a very good point.
You probably spend it when you're
Okay.
doing it.
Got it.
Okay, I also have a slightly random question. If I were to use my Spirit's Touch on the coin, would I get information on Esmeralda because she's the one that touched it before me? Or the Sea Hag because it was hers?
See, because I was thinking to myself,
That's a good question.
you should throw a grope down on that. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But it has to be
See, this is
tested
why I don't
first.
like to be handed things.
I know, right?
Yeah, you told me to pick it up. You should have picked it up
did.
yourself.
Now I'm going to tough to
There's
touch
still,
her.
you know what though? There's still other things she's wearing you can throw a grope down on.
I know.
Yeah.
But
see
You
her
don't want to touch
outfit?
that stuff.
She looks like she's made of kelp.
And that's Spirit's Touch.
Spirit's Touch, which is Auspex 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like, when you're archaeologist or whatever, you want to find the untainted DNA.
Yeah.
Don't touch it! Oh, you touched it. Sample is not viable.
Contaminated.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Only because she was literally handing it to you.
You know her well enough that you can filter out her.
Filter out
Yeah,
Esmeralda,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I mean, or I can touch her outfit. Either one. I would rather touch the coin, though. It's prettier.
At least the coin is gold.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Spirit's Touch. Okay. Perception plus empathy. Ooh. No, that one betrayed me earlier. Okay. Well, what am I looking for?
Fords.
That one
Nice.
betrayed me earlier.
Uh-oh. Everything on this side, right
Oh,
near
no.
me, because you rolled it near me.
I did roll it near you.
Did you roll all ones, twos, and
No.
threes? Okay.
No. I have 3 ones, but I also have... Oh, wait. Did I touch that one? I thought
That one
10.
was a 0.
It was
Oh,
a 0,
10.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, I
it was
moved
definitely
it.
10.
Okay, and 4s. So then that cancels out the 3 10s. So 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, 1 success gives you the owner's gender or hair color, for instance.
Well, I can see that.
2 successes gives you another basic piece of information. I will assume it's something that you can't just see by looking at her.
Yeah. Hopefully.
She was embraced in the 13th century.
Okay.
And her hair color is gross, and her eye color is milky.
Well, one eye color is milky. I think the other one is... I can't really tell what the other one is. Looks gray.
I'm going to take a picture of her face with my cell phone.
Okay.
Just in case we, like, for reals murder her, and then I need to ask if they knows her.
Right.
Okay, so 13th century, so that's 1200s.
Yeah, it's a really old vampire.
And I took her out
With one shot.
one move.
That was a very terrible soak roll.
Yes, that was all the soak roll.
Okay.
Jesse's stacking dice and getting pretty high.
Out of character. Out of character.
Dice hate me.
Do we, like, what's the test to see if a vampire has the plague?
Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Look,
There wasn't one.
I don't know if there is.
Just,
they-
like, wait for symptoms.
They end up becoming. Well, in game, every time they spend blood, they have to spend an extra point.
Okay.
So basically, the blood that's within them that they use
Yeah.
has less potency than
Okay.
it normally would. So probably like weakness or constant hunger,
Yeah.
things like that are probably the
And
symptoms.
would we be able to smell it on them?
Uh,
Or like, would Albert be able, like a gangrel or like a?
You mean like a plague dog or
Yeah.
Isn't there dogs? They're losing
Plague
dogs.
dolphin?
A plague dolphin.
A plague dolphin?
They actually have dogs. You can find bed bugs. So yeah, dogs can do a lot of things with their nose.
Ew.
Yeah,
I know,
he
right?
he might be able to. I don't know. You can try.
Okay.
He might just smell kelp.
He might just die. You don't know.
He might already be dead. We don't know.
Okay. One more thing, and then we can go somewhere that's not here. I guess I'll try and use telepathy on her.
Okay.
Just peek into her brains and see what I can get.
Yay. Kelp.
Intelligence and subterfuge. She's hungry. Not for kelp.
Now this is Auspex, right?
Yes, it is Auspex 4. That one betrayed me last time. I'm not using it.
A few of them betrayed you last time.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, I didn't notice which 3.
It was like blue ones.
Yeah.
And the silver one too.
Yeah, the rose
The
gold
shiny
one
one,
did
the gold
betray
The
you.
shiny one did. I used it too many times.
Well, and you roll it near me. I mean,
That's true.
roll it near Jessie next time. She has good luck.
Intelligence and
Sometime.
subterfuge.
I think there was one game where I was just getting
You were.
horrible
You were.
rolls.
You were.
And I was like, the curse is me. I think there was one where you weren't here.
You sat in my seat.
And I sat in your
Yeah.
seat, and
That
then I
happened to me
legitimately took the
too.
chair and
Yeah.
moved it.
Yeah.
That happened to me too. I sat in Stork's chair one time and I was cursed for like a month. It was bad.
That was so good.
Okay, your difficulty's 7.
Okay. And?
I'm just reading
Okay.
through.
Roll them dice. Let's see what happens.
Sounded like a comma instead of a period.
Yes.
Oh no! For every success you get like a little deeper.
An
into the
additional
brain.
piece of
Okay,
information.
all right.
Yeah. Okay. So
See, it's a
Difficulty
squishy,
7.
It's a squishy power. It really depends on
Right.
how well you roll.
oh no.
see 1-1.
No, there's 2.
But you have 3 successes, don't you?
I need 7s, right?
Yeah. Did I say 7s?
Or 6.
Oh, yeah, 7s. Yeah, it's her willpower.
Bummer.
Yeah, it cancels out.
Because you had a 7 and a 0 and then 2 1s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bummer.
Nothing. I got nothing.
The other cool thing about having this here is that the players or the viewers can actually watch our dice rolls. It's hard to read, having been on the...
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah,
but it's
especially
still-
those tiny Help a Player ones, which are really
Yes.
cute, but
Yes.
the letters are tiny.
But you
Numbers.
can freeze it and look at it and whatever if you needed to.
Right.
You could take a screenshot and
Yeah.
zoom up. But yeah, it is kind of an added bonus.
Yeah.
If you're
Okay.
playing along at home, you can see our bad dice.
And there's also a map that fits on top of that
Oh, cool.
just exactly fits the...
So cool.
That's awesome.
actually, this map.
Well, I'd like to question her, but she's real old, and if she wakes up, she's going to be real mad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like just chaining her up is going to do it.
I have an idea.
What's
Let's
your
take her to the
idea?
basement, put her in there, unstake both of them, and shut the door and run. Okay, no? Okay.
Then Ace is going to have the plague and wolf ears and kill us all. I don't like this plan.
All right. I just thought it would be fun.
It would be amusing for about 5 seconds until we all died.
Right. So,
And Asa can kill us all.
Oh, yes. I'm aware. Let's see. I guess we should just chop off her head and burn her just to be sure.
It's still
I guess, but questioning her would be nice too.
Yeah.
We could.
You always try telepathy again at a increased difficulty.
I don't want to do that right now. I'm out of Help a Player dice. If I try it later, it'll still be increased
Well,
difficulty.
if we wait long enough, you might get more helpful player dice.
That's true.
Metagaming much? No.
No.
We could chain her up like 100 times and then point the tank at her.
I don't dislike that idea.
I know, right?
We could put the tank on her.
Yeah.
'Cause her body doesn't have to be intact for her mouth to talk.
That's true.
Okay. Let's take her back to the basement, and then we'll devise some sort of plan to crush her while
Okay.
still getting information out of her.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Do you guys head back?
Yeah.
Where are you, Albert?
I was over the ocean.
Oh, that's right. You're flying,
All right.
and you're going to meet
Mistborn. Darren
Dylan Chaucer.
Dylan Chaucer. Yes,
Okay,
it shut behind me on my way out. I even
01012 number sign.
She's got skills.
Mhm.
Yes, and I was in Mistborn, and you told me it was going to take me an hour and a half to get to him.
You're there.
All right. I'm going to drift in. What do I see? Where is he?
He's got like he's a house kind of in the hills over the valley. It's a very nice place with a beautiful view, and he's got some sort of observatory workroom laboratory that he seems to be in.
Is he alone?
Yes.
Where is he? Is he in a room? Outside?
He's in the laboratory, but there's a balcony that looks out over the...
No, I'm going to do the total vampire form up mist behind him kind of thing.
Okay.
And good evening.
He takes a step back from you.
Yeah, so the plague is bloodborne, and I know that you're good with blood. What can we do about it?
Well, we have been working with Miroslav to try to solve this, and so far we have not been able to do so.
That's unacceptable. How do you fix it?
I'm continuing to research it. In fact, that is what I am working on right now.
So I'm going to attack him.
All right.
What do I need to hit?
What do you want to do?
I want to bite him.
Okay, you have to clench
Yep.
and then bite.
All right.
So you clench first.
Which is
Clinch. Sorry, not clench. Different word.
Which is what?
That would be brawling plus
I feel like I
dexterity.
missed a lot in that minute. I was in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Oh yeah. 3 plus strength.
No, dexterity.
God damn it! Why is it never strength?
Because its dexterity is...
Flinching should be strength.
No, but it would... Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You gotta. It's the finesse.
I'm gonna get some healthy dice in there too.
All right.
It's the finesse. Oh.
Ooh, that one rolled back better.
Did it?
Yes.
All right. Well,
It's a
I see
9.
1-1.
1-1. You need 6s.
I see 2 10s. So that's
So 1
2
success?
successes.
2 successes. The
I already canceled out
Okay,
the 9 I
got
got
it.
as well.
Okay,
So
all right.
2 successes.
So
and here you can take
strength plus 1 to do damage.
One, 2, 3, 4 plus 1.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 6 my target number?
Yes.
Yeah, 5.
Nice.
Woof. Okay, you do 5 points of damage to him.
I'm.
Would you not like to bite him?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to put 1 drop of Vita into him.
Okay, all right. So, roll your bite. He's struggling, of course.
Right. Roll my bite.
Might accidentally kill
A
him.
bite attack is brawling plus dexterity
I
again.
thought we just did that.
That was to hold on to him. Then you have to bite. That's how the game
All right.
works.
So
You might kill him.
complicated.
I know I might. So bite is. I'm sorry.
Bite, brawling plus dexterity.
All right.
I think you do an extra point of damage with the bite.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
3 successes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll strength plus. Let me check to make sure I did this right. Close combat maneuvers, bite. The combat maneuvers. Oh, where? It's not showing up. Yeah, I think you're at +1.
I could look it up if you want, but I'm pretty sure bite still gives you a +1
I think it does,
regardless.
So it's going to be strength. It's going to be strength plus.
Bite is dex plus brawl, normal +1 die damage.
Okay.
Strength +1 lethal aggravated.
So you're gonna roll strength
oh, Jesus Christ.
+1 plus your extra successes.
He's like, my plan.
Strength
I ruined my
Plus
plan.
1 plus your extra successes.
which was how many?
How many did you get? 3 or 4?
3.
3. So 2 more dice.
Damn it, I didn't want to kill him.
That's a 1.
Oh, we're good. I finally got a 1, and the rest of them are all successes. Oh,
Are they?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
5 or 6s.
6s? Okay, well these 2 are 5s.
So
You
it's
got
really only
3.
2.
3.
1, 2.
Wait, but this is a damage roll, right? Ones
Oh,
don't
but that's
count.
a 1 that
Ones don't count.
Oh. 3.
3.
Is he dead?
That's 8 points, right?
Yeah.
And 3 of them are aggravated.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't soak this one?
Oh, he is
He
going
can
to soak.
soak.
The last soak, I rolled nothing above a 3.
I know.
Maybe he'll do better than the sea hag.
Oh! He soaks all of it.
Yay!
So
Oh, wait,
that
but
means you didn't penetrate. He soaked all of the damage. I got 4 successes on 4 dice.
oh my god.
So you gotta bite him again.
I got an 8, a 7. Well, he gets a turn now.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Tremere even do?
Tries
He's like,
to
I
bite
wasn't.
him.
I wasn't planning on this guy to be in combat.
Amend the record. Tries to bite.
It's fine if he bites me. That'll be awesome too. That'll work out just fine.
Oh yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah.
As long as it's
He
not.
doesn't know.
You see my plan, right?
He doesn't know you're unplagued.
Oh no, I saw your plan from the beginning, and I saw your horrible. I saw your horrible
Well, he's probably
disappointment when you were succeeding so well.
he's probably pretty suspicious at
Oh
this
yeah.
point.
Oh yeah, because I asked
You
him
need to
straight
find
up.
you need to find a cure. You need to find a cure. I'm going to bite you. Now you'll find a
That's
cure.
unacceptable. That's right. That's the plan. so much for my awesome. That would have been such an awesome entrance. All right, you now have 3 days. Find a cure, motherfucker.
You could still do that. That could still happen.
Yeah, I know. I'm hard to hit.
See, this is like all going unexpected. That ancient vampire was supposed to be a huge, long
And
battle.
listen, the whole loner survivor
Oh.
thing, so in keeping with my character, which is like, I'm not asking for help. I'm doing this. I'm fixing this problem on my own.
This is easy.
Is it? You're going to tell me what to do.
He's got the one power that's the
Yep.
worst power a vampire
Yep.
can have.
He's going to
Uh-oh.
go sit out and take a
The only thing better than
Oh no.
Yeah.
presents.
Presents.
Wait, I have presents.
No, this is better than presents.
Yeah. He's,
Oh yeah, you don't ever use your presents, huh?
Nope.
You just shoot at stuff.
Yep. Don't kill me, chat room.
Well, it makes sense for your character.
Yeah.
it also depends on how many points she puts in it, too.
Yeah.
Because you can build a Brewhawk.
What's your current willpower?
My current willpower is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. All
Five.
right.
5. 5? Stu makes a big show of getting lots of dice.
Uh-oh.
What was that again?
5? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uh-oh.
What do I want to do?
Go back to your island.
I think this is a really bad idea. I'll go back to my own.
Wow, you're so lucky that that's all he said.
You're going to find a cure, right? Bye.
Yeah, that's the one power you don't want to fuck with.
I'm really happy that that's
you
all
were,
you told me.
yeah, you were really nice about that.
Well, he's going to do what works.
Because he has a certain amount of words, right?
Yeah.
One,
It's a
go back
command.
to your island. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like limited though.
Or go home.
Go home, right?
Whatever.
You can't say things like, "I really want you to go on a long cruise in the sun at some
Yeah.
point and then go and meet." Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, okay.
He could have said, watch the sunset. It might actually be a word, which would just be leave.
There is, I think, depending on how many successes you have, I think there is a.
Well, what it says is that the more successes, the more compelled the vampire is to, or the more
And he had
compelled
one. He had one over.
No.
I had 5 and you had 6.
No. That's your difficulty is what he needs to get on each die.
Oh, I see. So 5 was what he needed.
I
to
rolled
hit.
a 6, a 5, an 8, a 3, an 8, a 6, and an 8.
Damn.
Yeah.
I really want to get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah. Fuck this place. Fuck the valley.
I guess 2 blood to get into bat form to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have gone. It was a really bad idea. Definitely bad idea.
Bad idea.
Definitely bad out of hell. Back to the island.
It's not even necessarily that he's changed your mind. You just have to. You have to do it. You
get
might
it. I
totally realize what has happened to you.
I totally do. And he does too now.
Yes.
And I still don't know if I didn't infect him or not. I don't know.
But you don't know. Yeah.
It was a valiant effort.
Okay. So you're up, flying back,
Okay.
tail between your legs,
Oh my gosh. That was
And I
funny.
did spend 2 blood to
turn
transform
into a bat, or okay.
We take the sea hag back to
Jesus
Vanguard.
Christ, this
Okay.
this ain't right.
Carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure the stick stays in there.
Wrap it up,
Wrap it.
right, the way Scully used to, right?
Mummify it into there.
Right.
So it's not coming out. Or make Esmeralda do that so I don't have to touch her.
Okay.
She looks kind of gross.
She stinks.
Yeah. And on the way, let's see. I'm gonna ask. Wait, what time is it? Is it 11:30 or close to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text Paul Morphy and ask him to meet us at Vanguard at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And let him know that we've caught a very old kindred who was interloper on the island.
Okay.
And I want to see if he has any information about her. But I want him to get there at midnight after Simander the Great comes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right.
Working your calendar there.
Scheduling.
Scheduling.
Talk amongst yourselves for when I'm
Okay.
I have a scheduling. I have 3 points at scheduling, please.
I have a meeting at 11:30.
3 points in scheduling.
With Simender the Great. Please come to identify the sea
We've actually
hag
joked
at
about like
midnight.
playing a game of like accountants and asterisks or whatever it is. But yeah, it's like I have 3 points in scheduling, so I want to make sure that none of them meet each other.
That's sort of how I felt when I first became the prince, and I was like having to appoint people and like
Yeah.
do all of the administrative things. And, like I talked for an entire episode,
did.
and when I got home, I was like, my voice is so tired.
Well, but here's
I don't want to be prince
Here's
anymore.
the interesting thing. It brings in your real life skills, which is presenting yourself and making presentations and selling yourself and well, not selling yourself, but selling
Yeah,
selling
I
your
know what you
product.
mean.
But it's a skill that not everybody has.
Right.
And it's a
Save some for my Dion.
Oh,
Okay.
what the
Put 'em
heck?
right there.
Oh.
pizzas. So it's it's totally something that makes sense. Because as a leader, there's many ways to lead. You can lead by
Yeah.
intimidation.
You
can
gotta
lead-
take a photo of the pizzas on top of your book and send it to Tim, though.
Oh, you should.
Wait, why? Does he have a thing about
He
that?
loves that book.
Well, this book is a collector's item because it's got the whole silver
And you're just
thing
putting
there.
pizzas
Yeah,
on it.
it's like a $300 book or something.
Send
and
it
I
in
just
the
put
Mote
pizzas
room.
on it.
Oh,
Is
I'm
he
gonna.
still in it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, now everybody in the mode is like,
Wait, can you move the pizza so you can see the? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
It's like a $300 book. It's like a limited edition collector's book because of the silver lining and all of it. It's a leather bound, and I treat it like crap. And Tim's like, oh, I'm like, but that's the way I deal with things. I'm like,
Is it? Didn't
if you're not going to use it, why?
when you died for a second, wasn't he like, "Can I have your book?"
Yeah. Do you guys want pizza? Look, there's
Yes, I do want
pepperoni
pizza.
and,
Whoa.
sausage
Oh,
and
wow.
just cheese, double cheese. It looks like with peppers.
Whoa.
You want pepperoni or cheese?
Pepperoni.
Cheese.
It's a double
So much
cheese.
I'll take
food. Oh
this
my
double,
goodness.
2 cheese?
Mm-hmm.
More than 1 cheese.
It's
Here's
like a double thick
pizza.
cheese.
Oh, are there?
Yeah,
Can I have a paper
pizza.
towel?
extra cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Multi-cheese.
Are there any of those little garlic things? That
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
in here.
There's one in here too.
They're the death of me.
They're delicious.
Well, it's good because it
Food
turns out
break.
the chicken salad sandwich wasn't to your liking.
It is good. I only wanted half of it, though, in case
That's
somebody
good.
else wanted the other half.
Because that's what everybody's gonna do. Oh, Sam ate it. I'm
There
gonna
wasn't
get that.
pizza before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyone wants more?
While you were gone, we took a picture of my books, of the pizza sitting on my books, and sent it to Tim.
Did you like rub a little bit of pizza grease
Oh,
on
I should do that.
I'm writing him. We got pizza. This book makes a great pizza trivet.
He's gonna have to look up Trivet.
This has been Happy Jack's pizza eating hour.
Yes.
Okay.
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 So we go to Vanguard with the Sea Hag, preferably before Simender the Great gets there.
Okay. Yeah, you get there before he gets there.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. The fight didn't take nearly as long as you thought it would.
We'll secure her in the basement, on the opposite side of the basement from Asa, just in case, like an earthquake happens or something. I don't want stakes coming out, people eating each other.
Okay. All right.
You gotta think of
Can't be
these
too
things.
careful, right? All it takes is one casual, fling, and Ace of Steak comes out, and you're all dead.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have some like way better locks and a more reinforced door put on
Okay.
the emergency backup basement.
Yeah, right now it's a hollow
All right.
core door.
'Cause
Because he pretty much mentioned that the other day. It was like, if you just unstake her and lock the door, it's not going to take very long for her to get through.
No. Well, it's like underground and there's no windows, so that's the only way out.
Right.
So I just want to reinforce the door.
You call her crew and they're
They'll come like
On their way,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
okay. Silas the Mighty arrives. Simender.
Simender the Mighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
got to keep it straight.
They're very different.
He's a little guy, right?
Yeah.
Little Cocker, really.
With the hat. Red hat. Pointy red hat.
Can you hand me a paper towel?
Oh, me too.
It didn't work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Simander, it's lovely to see you again.
And it is good to see you too.
How are things going for you and your people?
They are going well. We have had some interlopers, however.
Oh?
I mean, we are no longer bound by a cord, but there have been some curious noses about.
I heard a particular individual led a few of our island subjects your way, and that will be dealt with. Though there is no contract in place, I do want to retain the peaceful accord that we have.
That is good to know.
To that end, I have a gift for your lovely Duchess. My meeting with her, though brief, was very inspiring, and although I can't personally help with the contract negotiations, I wanted a token to let her know that she has a friend here on the island if she needs one.
Ah. A gift.
Yes.
What do you require in return?
Well, nothing at all. Simply her friendship.
Ah, so this is a gift with a promise for something in return.
I suppose you could consider it that.
Very well. I will present it to her Duchess.
Thank you.
I didn't make comments this time. Not feeling inspired.
All right.
And we'll wait for Paul Morphy to get there. I'll
Miss-
go and change out of my battle suit, I guess.
Okay.
It came in handy.
Are you
As a habit-
sure?
Yeah, as a habit, though, I keep it close at hand. I do watch when people come in on the monitors now to make sure they're them,
Right.
because that's not happening on my watch again.
Okay. Paul Morphy arrives, and it is Paul Morphy.
Excellent.
Polymorphy.
Mr. Morphy, thank you for coming on short notice.
Of course.
We have
I'm just very interested to have something to do.
yes, well, we have quite a diversion for you. We had some reports of an interloper over, I'll tell him the area, by the pier area, who accosted one of our island residents, staked him, and threw him in the harbor. Fortunately, he was retrieved and is fine. But we went over to confront this individual and were able to incapacitate her. She seems to be quite old, though. And in the fray, we didn't have any opportunity to speak with her. None of us recognize her. But on the off chance that you might have encountered her before, we wanted you to be aware also as Seneschal of the Glittering Knight.
Very well. You take me to this perpetrator of improbable deeds, and I will take a look.
We should have obscured Asa in some way. Never mind. That's a problem for right now us, I guess. We'll take him down to the Sea Hag.
She's just lying there with a steak looking surly.
Yeah. Discreetly toss a blanket over Asa while he's looking at the Sea Hag.
Pay no
Well, that's
attention.
going to upset her even more.
Can remove it later.
He looks at her. Says, allow me to take a photograph.
Most certainly.
I may have some suspicions, but I do believe I need to confirm with some more knowledgeable persons.
Certainly. We did have a look through her personal effects, which, while not many, we did find some coinage that looked rather old, possibly of Roman origin. If that confirms your suspicions in any way.
It may. Under no circumstances unstake this woman.
Most certainly not. We want her to remain staked as permanently as possible.
And do not allow anyone to feed upon her.
I suspect she may be the source of our plague. That was
That is my suspicion as well.
my inclination.
Because she's gross.
What?
I have a San Pellegrino.
Help yourself.
Yeah.
That's never good.
He goes upstairs. And he's like, well, they're not responding to me. Do you have an office? I may use telephone.
Oh, certainly. I'll show him to the receptionist's office or whatever. Or he can use the phone privately, not in my office, because that's where I am.
Okay.
Oh. You just said, okay.
Was that Tim?
No, it's Rep Android
Oh, it's me.
sending it all.
I sent it to the motive, but I sent it to the motive sin
Yeah.
channel?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I meant to.
We both got it, yeah. I'm like, uh-oh, I got a Tesla text from... Oh, no, it's from Red Pandroid. Good.
It's fine. It's just me.
I want to see what the text is, too. Oh.
There it is, yeah. I want to see. Oh, you got it.
He comes back about 15 minutes later. He says, this is a woman who is known as a sewer rat.
That seems apt.
During the Black Plague, some sort of disease developed that affected kindred. And I think we have found the source of the disease that we have been dealing with here. She does not seem to express the illness herself, but is merely a carrier, sort of like typhoid Mary. I suggest we decapitate her and put her out in the sunlight.
That was my suggestion earlier. Excellent.
All right.
Okay, very well. We are in agreement on that. It will be done. Now the question is, how do we deal with the current plague, and also where did she come from? What can we assume is the source?
Well, she's from Southern Europe, and operated there for quite some time. Was put on the red list.
Of her own volition, or did she work for someone?
No, it is very likely that at first she did not realize she was carrying this disease.
Mm-hmm.
She probably simply thought that she was fortunate as to not have contracted it.
Mm-hmm. It's curious, though, why she would come to the Mote from Southern Europe, if that is where she's
Well, she's
from.
been in hiding for hundreds of years. She may have been living in Central America, South America,
That could be.
anywhere. She went to ground, and being a Nosferatu, it was a... Well, there have been many vampires who spent many years trying to find her, and never have.
Interesting. The leader of the Sabbat interlopers we dealt with earlier, a few weeks ago, I think, was also a Nosferatu. Obviously, that is a tenuous connection at best, but for lack of better leads to go on.
Well, she may have some involvement with them. I mean, she certainly has no love for the Camarilla.
Interesting. Well, at any rate, I'm glad we found the source of the issue. Now perhaps we can abate the symptoms.
Indeed. There may be... I will look into it. I will have to make some calls, but there may be some sort of reward for the one who apprehended.
Oh. That would be a fortuitous silver lining to the situation.
You know, her being Harpy, she should know. Red listers? Yeah.
Well, I thought you said that information wasn't really in the
It's not in
the
that
ledger.
It's not in that stuff. No.
Right.
That probably wouldn't be.
It's just who owes what to whom, not
Right.
who is
Right.
ostracized or whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on my notes. It does seem certainly worth a boon to have apprehended the culprit of our plague in this part of the Glittering Night, now that we are once again reunited as a kingdom.
Indeed. I will speak with Miroslav.
Thank you. In the meantime, we will do as your suggestion and decapitate her and put her out in the sun.
I think that would be best.
All right.
And congratulations. Maybe we can get this disease behind us now.
Well, thank you. I certainly hope so. It will be nice to get our island back and get you back to your home as well.
Indeed. And he takes his leave.
Okay. Esmeralda, would you
You're-
like
you're
to
back
chop
by
off
now.
her head?
Yeah.
Okay.
You come back and you see Paul Morphy coming out of there.
Hi.
Good evening.
Is that all the conversation was?
Is there something amiss?
Everything's amiss. What are you doing here?
Riley had me come down and identify a Nosferatu who's been operating over by the Piaz.
Wasn't Scully, was it?
This is a woman.
It's not Scully, is it?
I've never had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of said Scully, so I cannot say for sure, but this is a woman with a reputation that goes back hundreds of years.
So it's not Scully.
I'm reasonably certain it's not Scully.
Because everything you're saying, pretty much, I'm still in doubt.
I do not believe that is one of her aliases.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
Great. That's awesome that you help her out. That's great.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, I'm here, and you're here. We're both here. See you
Well,
later.
Evening to you.
They're downstairs, are they?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, once he's gone, we'll probably. No, I want to see her cut off the head.
Is there a way to?
Gonna be a little micromanagey about this part.
Is there a way to safely remove or chop off a head without getting blood on everything? Oh.
I mean,
Well, vampires don't bleed a lot.
I'm gonna tromp downstairs.
Okay.
we probably
come on,
have some
come on.
plastic wrap. We could like one of those pallet wrappers.
I'm sure you got one of those.
Yeah, we can mummify her with a pallet wrapper, and then you can chop off her head.
Sure. Well, I was just gonna rip it off.
And this is just as
Oh,
So maybe I shouldn't do
you're
that.
hearing this conversation as you're walking out.
I've got plenty of weapons you can use. You don't have to use your hands.
But it's so personal when you use your hands.
Yes, but in case of plague, maybe less personal is better.
Oh,
Hey guys,
okay.
what do you got here?
Apparently Typhoid Mary.
This is the one that has the plague?
Yes.
What's it take to attack a prone object?
You just do it.
Whoa, Albert's on one
Can I
today.
diablerize her?
Huh?
Can I diablerize her right here and there?
Sure.
You still got your crossbow?
Yes, I do. I do.
So what'll it take to do that? Give me
Oh,
a-
you just bite.
Yeah, bite. I'm biting.
Okay, you don't need to roll anything unless they're going to stop you.
Well, why do we?
Oh
want-
yes, I'm gonna roll something.
Okay,
in a
alright.
minute.
All right. Well, you got to make 2 rolls. You have to make no. No, you don't. You just she can attempt to interfere.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Oh yeah, you might get blue steel. Sorry.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're gonna spend a willpower point, and then you have to make a willpower roll at difficulty 8.
Charisma.
I'm assuming you're gonna wanna resist. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the rule.
And make a willpower save.
You have to make a willpower roll. You spend
Right.
a point of willpower,
Right.
and then you make whatever your total willpower is.
Oh, I should have saved some of my help.
And I'm gonna
player
throw
dice.
in-
Damn it.
2 help the player dice.
Succeeding a difficulty 8.
I'm gonna roll in this thing. 'Cause you touched
Let's just see if she succeeds.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah.
What am
might
I
be
looking for?
You are doing. Is it awe?
Awe, yeah. Presence 1.
Charisma and plus performance difficulty 7.
7? Okay.
Wait, awe is presence 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing it.
I got 3 successes.
Okay. Now I think you just need to make that roll.
1, 2, 3. What's my
Damn.
difficulty?
Oh.
1,
Now he rolls well.
2.
Bitch.
Well, there's a 1 though.
There's a 1 there, so it's a 1. It's 8.
8. But it just says you need to make the roll. You don't have to.
All right, I made
Get
it by
higher.
1.
Okay.
I made it.
Bing! So you bounce off her blue steel. Do you bounce off her blue steel, or do you want to?
You gotta make that same roll, yeah.
If you want to spend a willpower point to not be blue steeled.
And here's
Well,
the help the
The
player.
blue steel is just they'll be convinced of whatever I say, right?
I think so.
Actually, oh my god, I did use presence once in the very
They would.
beginning.
I think they just generally tend to agree with you.
Agree with you. Okay.
Right.
Well, that's fine. That works to my advantage. She
The
gets
weak
blue
want to
steel.
agree with her, even if the strong-willed resist, they soon find themselves outnumbered. Like if you're a large group of people.
Yeah.
Awe can turn a chancy deliberation into a certain resolution in the vampire's favor almost before the opponents know that the tide is turned.
Okay. So as soon as I see him start to move, I'm gonna use my awe and go, "Don't fucking eat her."
I saved, I fucking eat her.
All right. Well, you drain 3 blood per turn.
Okay. As soon as he jumps on her, I say, "Esmeralda, shoot him."
With what?
You should still have your crossbow.
I do have the
you.
okay. God damn it! All right, here we go. This is what everyone's been waiting for. Okay.
Except for you.
Except for me.
Let me
Okay.
check
Do
to
you
see
need
if
to
anyone
fidget
has any
anything?
new help
I
player
might need
dice.
my fidget thing.
I haven't checked for updates here.
I
in a
need my
minute.
I
fidget
should have
thing.
kept my stupid armor suit on.
Nope, no new ones.
Okay.
Oh god, and this is gonna be a freaking popularity battle.
9. It's a 9 difficulty. Right? Because you're aiming right for the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. I believe in you.
And you
Okay.
still have 2 help a player
I
dice
do.
there.
All right, so
What are the other purple ones?
oh, these are just
all right.
D6, D20, and D.
Come on, let's go up against my fortitude. Let's see what happens.
Ah!
You can't hurt me. Try it. You can't do it.
You got.
You have to have 3 successes.
Okay.
Past his soak.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
got. You
I
got.
can
You got
do
help
it.
player dice there. if
I
you want to
do.
use any of them.
You can't do it.
Oh my gosh, stop.
This is to hit. You need 9s.
Now, to hit me, you don't need to use the player dice, right? That's only for damage. Or.
No, you need player dice for anything you want.
Alright, that's true. Right.
Well, yeah, because
But you could save them for the damage because you need more damage than.
Well, the more successes you get on this, the more
Oh,
dice you
the more
get.
dice
okay.
I get for damage.
That's
So.
Okay. Then it works both.
And I have 2 sets left, so.
You can do it.
That's a lot of 1s.
Yep, it is.
That's a lot of 1s.
I'm just gonna say it's a solid no on that.
What did you need? A
9. Do you have any?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
There's no 9s, or
There is,
counteracted?
but it's
There's like 4
canceled out.
1s and 1 9.
Oof.
And everything was canceled out.
So in the wall.
Okay.
It'll probably take you a turn to reload.
That's another.
So that's you get 3 and then 3.
All right, so I'm actually up to full now.
Now she's got a lot of blood in her.
Right, it's fine. I was down to half because of all the misting and bat forming and
Right. Well, you keep drinking anyway.
yeah.
Didn't you try to like get the cure medicine from somebody, and now you're just going to counteract it by eating someone?
He didn't cure me, and I've already got it, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
And she's really old,
All right.
and I'm pretty pissed off.
So now you've taken 6 total, right?
Yep.
Okay. What part of her are you biting?
Her neck.
Probably tastes real gross.
Okay.
I'm too fucking pissed off.
If I wanted to swing an axe, what would I use?
You need an axe.
I have one upstairs, so I run a historical weapons.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I also have celerity, so I can get it real quick.
Melee plus dexterity.
Melee plus dexterity. Okay.
It's like
Somebody animate that too, if that
It's like
works.
Pulp Fiction, where he starts with the axe, and then he goes to the sword, and then he finds the chainsaw. No, the chainsaw, then the sword.
Right.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go upstairs, get an axe real quick, and then I'm going to try and chop her head off, with or without regard to where his head is in relationship.
Okay, I'm going to say that's going to take you. Two turns? A turn to get there, a turn to get back?
With celerity?
Yeah, how many dots in celerity do you have?
3.
3. Okay, 1 turn.
Okay.
So, 3 more.
So
I'm full. I'm topped off.
So you're just
Well,
eating her?
we just need to keep track. So that's 9.
Okay.
Now? Okay.
So maybe I'll try awe now,
Okay.
because I have presence 1 as well. So what was the...
charisma plus performance.
Then
Maybe
you
that's
spend
why
a blood point.
Maybe that's why I don't
Yeah.
use it ever.
It requires charisma.
Charisma and performance?
I think almost every
That's why I don't try that.
almost every presence thing needs charisma, right?
Yeah. Except for
right.
entrancement, which is appearance plus empathy.
It's weird that Bruja had that then, but
Well, they can be. Remember, they used to be the
that's right.
the philosopher
What's the-
kings.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty for that?
7.
Yeah, it was 7s, I think. That's why I missed it.
And can you add celerity to that roll?
Nope.
No.
Not with mental stuff, unfortunately. It's one of the few things you can't boost with celerity.
You know what? I'll just try it.
Sure.
Let's just roll the dice. Let's just try it with 2 die.
You could get 2 7s.
That's what you've got for. Oh, you don't have performance.
I
at all?
don't have performance.
Okay. All right. Bum 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 bum. One.
What?
10.
2 successes.
All right.
You spend another point of willpower?
Jesus Christ, I'm down to like
8. You need to get 8s.
No!
I got a 9.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. You're back down.
I'm back? Okay. I chop off the witch's head.
Okay.
Or I try to.
Right.
Now I'm like on her, like around her neck.
Oh, yeah.
I told you not to eat her.
I know.
So you're going to attack her neck, and in the process, you're attacking his head.
Yes.
Okay.
It might be in the way. I'm going to aim for the neck, but if his head gets in the way, I told him not to do that.
Her neck's an easier target than my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
No, your head's
not
much.
aiming for your
Your
head.
head is the easiest target there.
I know. It can't.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Okay, normally you'd need 6s to hit.
Okay.
I'm going to say in this case you're going to need 8s.
Okay.
So if you miss, no, let me think. Yeah, you need 8s. If you miss, then you hit him.
Okay.
So which means you're gonna hit me.
I was assuming I was going to hit both of them, so okay.
She's like, this
So
doesn't
does
change
that
my
mean
mind.
8s hit her and misses hit me both? So anything that's a 8 and above?
No. If she doesn't, if she fails to get a success,
Okay.
then she hits you.
Okay. And I'm going to use my extra...
Or actually, what we'll do is we'll have her make a second roll to see if she hits you.
Okay, I'm going to use my celerity to bump my dex
Okay.
for the swing,
All right.
because my melee is not that good. So I have 1 melee, 2 dex, and then celerity.
Is that a blood point?
I think it just does it.
You spend the blood point if you're going to use it as extra actions, right?
I think
Yeah.
You're right.
I believe so.
But this is just your action, so you can.
Each point of celerity adds 1 die to every dexterity-related dice roll.
There you go.
Okay.
In addition, the player can spend 1 point to take an extra action, up
Okay.
to the number of
Right.
dots of
Wait,
celerity.
in
Since you're not
addition,
doing
so you
extra
can use
action.
So you can do both.
Which means,
Yeah. It sounds
oh,
like
it's not
it.
either or.
Well, let me keep reading.
I always thought it was.
Me too.
Okay.
It has in celerity at the beginning of the relevant turn. The expenditure can go beyond your normal generation maximum. Any dots used for extra actions, however, are no longer available for dexterity-related rolls during that turn.
Okay.
If you don't spend it, then you just
That's
can
the
use
part
it.
I thought. Okay. Oh, that one's weird. Oh, son of a bitch!
Is it 1?
I got an 8, and then I re-rolled that one because it was crooked, and now it's 1. Son of a bitch.
So now make an attack roll at 6 to hit him in the head.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What do I roll for attack?
Brawl.
No, you're.
Oh, no,
you
it's
got an
melee.
axe. Melee plus dexterity.
Again?
Yeah, just roll it
Okay.
again. I can't think of a way to have it.
Darn, I have good melee. Should have handed me the axe.
That's why I wanted you to
Again,
chop
we've
off her
run into
head.
the limitations of the system.
But then
Right.
fucking
If
Storkwalk
If this
did.
were GURPS,
Oh,
there's
that was a
10,
much
and
better
a
one.
10, and an 8. Oh yeah, you totally nailed me.
4 successes.
4, okay.
Fortitude
let's say-
roll.
We have to see how much damage it
All
is
right.
first.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's going to be strength plus 1 plus 3. So strength plus 4.
I'm really surprised
Strength
the chat room
plus
hasn't.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really surprised the chat room hasn't
Basically
taken sides
roll
yet.
the same thing again. Oh, do I add the number 4 or strength plus 4 dice?
Strength plus 4 dice.
Okay.
Because you over succeeded. She's an overachiever.
What am I looking for?
6s?
2.
2. Now you can make your soak roll.
So the armor that she made for me actually soaks that.
Well, you have to. It adds dice to your soak roll.
Oh, okay.
So roll fortitude plus stamina plus 2 for your armor.
Plus stamina.
Yeah, stamina plus fortitude. This isn't aggravated damage.
Plus what? Plus armor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more dice. Never mind. I'll just roll this and roll one more.
If you need to.
I made it.
Okay,
right.
you don't need to roll one more.
I made it.
So you're fine.
Clink.
God.
3 more points. So now that's 12.
I hand you the
Yes.
axe.
All right.
But that's going
here
to take
we
a
go.
turn.
Oh.
So 3 more. Now you can have it. So that's 15.
All right, what was the axe again?
Yeah.
What was it?
Melee.
Melee plus
dexterity.
Which you can do. Yeah. Look at your eyes bug out. You're gonna need more dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Celerity, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You need more dice? I got-
No, I have them. 3. So I'm going for her neck.
Yes.
Got
Okay.
it.
You know what I say? You needed 8s?
Yes.
Yes.
8s.
And if I miss, then I hit Albert in the head.
With all those dice, seriously?
Also acceptable.
Also acceptable. I see 1 8 at least.
1. Is that a 9? 2.
Yes.
But I see a 1.
3.
I see 2 1s.
Ah! Okay, 1.
Where's you got a 6? You
Oh, that's
got
a 6.
You got an 8 and you got a 9. That's none. 3 more points. It's fine. I'm topped off. You let me know what
Wait,
she's
no.
got.
No, but you're draining her to kill her.
Yes.
To take her soul away.
But
am.
I missed though, so I hit him now.
Oh, that's
On a-
Now you need to roll to see if you hit him.
So the same number of dice.
Same number of dice.
I think
But now
it was a
you-
6 to hit me.
6.
Oh god. God damn it.
Oh, wow.
Did you hit?
Yeah,
I think you did. Way 2.
but not much. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So roll strength
Slightly better than I
plus
did.
2 plus 2. So strength plus 4.
Strength plus 4.
No, strength. It was 1 plus the extra 6 dice. So strength plus 1 plus strength plus 3. That's your damage.
Not getting too good at rolls tonight.
You need 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes.
Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
5 successes.
5 damage.
successes. You want to use any helping player dice?
No, I
No.
didn't. God damn it. God damn it.
1,
Wait, what's the...
2. What do I need to save?
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What the hell?
Oh, Stork got to help a player.
Okay, good. I'll just mark that down. I
Ooh,
still
I'm
got
so
2.
mad at you guys.
Oh,
I'm still at 2, so now I'm at 4.
God.
Stork got 2 helping players.
Oh my God.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah,
Alright,
Stork got 2
so
helping
now I'm
players.
Guys.
Plus 6.
Well, we see who's the most popular.
No, it's just interesting. This is what vampires do when they're desperate.
Okay, you're done.
What level? What? Yeah, here you can write it down now. What generation I am? Sorry, I just hit the camera. Sorry.
Let me check to make sure it's okay. It needs to tilt up a
Yeah,
little.
I think I bet. Yeah.
That's good.
Boy, those were close too. I got 6. You got 6. Oh man, those were close.
Wait, let me read something really quick. Just
Right? Because I might just die.
no.
Now
And
you
do I get
might
a
deep type
and do I get a fortitude roll against her? By the way, in case I
You don't need
got
one.
that
You already
plague?
got it.
All right,
Well, you just drank a lot of plague.
I already got it.
That's true.
I just want to check something.
You know what this does, actually? It makes me the one that killed her from the red list, which makes me an Archon.
You're not the one that caught her, though. You're gonna have
Nope.
to have a
But
fight.
I
Yeah, that's
killed her.
true.
I'm the one
We've
that
also
caught
been
her.
too busy for me to get that blood hunt that was on you wrapped up, so...
But I'm now an Archon, which wraps up that blood hunt.
Except I'm the one who captured her.
Doesn't matter. More vampire politics.
I'm
Which
angry.
is Albert's favorite.
I'm real angry now.
If you live out of here.
Wait, are you gonna attack us now?
You guys both attacked me, didn't you?
Not on purpose.
Did you not have an axe in your hand?
I'm going for her. God damn it. Cliffhanger for next time.
Oh, this probably will be a good spot to end it. huh?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is.
This will be
about that time.
This will be a good spot to end
Oh,
it.
but there's a major problem.
What is it?
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
going to
you're
be
not
here the
coming
next
back.
2 sessions.
Well, we'll just pop in a different character and have them hold the axe.
All right, cool.
That's simple. I need a scrap of paper, and I have none. Does anyone
Just
have-
write it on my character sheet, bro.
Well, no, but some of it is temporary.
Oh, all right. Which may come in handy.
Oh, God. Well, good luck.
Really? There's an entire here. Can we rip here? I got something in my butt.
What?
Here, hold on. I got cards.
I used to keep paper here,
Here
and
we
I
go.
can't
Here
find
we
it.
go. Here, hand,
Oh, wait.
hand him a stack of these.
Oh, here. I've
Jesse,
got
hand him those.
I got a
Here's
character sheet.
no
Oh,
cards.
I just need one. Thank you.
well. Well,
Take
keep
them
them
for
for
the
the
next
room.
time.
I'll take them for the next time. Do you have animalism?
Yes, I do. I don't know where my character sheet went though, but yeah. Oh, because you have it. Yes,
I
I
have
have
it.
it. You can look it up.
I love how, Albert was on this redemption path.
I don't see animalism on here. I see protean, fortitude, and
anymore.
celerity.
I bought animalism one when she taught it to me, so maybe I didn't write it down. So let me check my old sheet here, which would be here.
Good luck, guys.
Super should have got that door reinforced earlier. Noted.
No, I had her buy it for me. Remember the whole thing about, oh, it's a matter of turning the beast outward. That was me buying Animalism 1
Okay.
and talking to them. Remember I was in the junkyard calling in trash pandas? That was all
And a herd
Animalism.
of bison.
She called in the bison because I couldn't do it.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you were only at Trash Panda level.
Right.
Okay, so you have drunked all of the blood of a very potent vampire, and he turns around, and we'll end it right there.
Nice.
Super glad I'm avoiding that one.
You pushed me down the stairs.
If you want to look her up in the red list
Yeah.
book, that's Rabat.
I
is her
actually
name.
have. I was when I was doing research on the red list, like
And
what
keep
it takes
those-
to get on the red list. There's a dozen of them, and I remember her being on.
And,
there,
and that's probably one of the things that will probably be considered when they decide who to reward for killing her, because you might be the next one.
Yes, I am.
and she's responsible for a lot of kindred death.
Depends on how I spin it. I already had the plague. It's the only way to make sure. I made sure I killed her. I'm doing you all a favor. I'm the one that took her out. Save you all.
How would Albert with 0 social skills be able to spin anything?
Well, I'll have Tennessee help me. He can be my advocate.
All right.
Oh, wow, guys.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for, what is it, 35? Is that 35 we just did?
Yes.
35.
So we have
I got a bunch of people texting me now. You asshole!
we have 5 more sessions of this game, and then it retires. So that's that. And let's see, tomorrow. Is there anything tomorrow?
Yeah, okay. I think you guys all just got it too.
Ooh, Tim's so mad.
You'll get it if you look in your Slack. Proby Tim just sent us all a message.
Oh, is he furious?
He
about the
says,
book?
I just get that damn pizza off my book. Kimmy, oh my god, a $600 pizza holder.
$600 pizza holder. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Jesse won't be with us.
No.
No.
If you want to go see her, go up to Northern Fair.
So the first thing that happens
Well, no, not
is
there.
you hand the axe back to Riley.
No.
I'm out.
There's a different first thing that happens,
All right.
but you'll find out next time.
All right.
The Mote of Sin, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play. In Vampire the Masquerade, 20th Anniversary Edition.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.